found was a sea elf who had basically probed the minds of Anto and Delian, I believe, and told them and told the group as a whole the only way that they would gain her service would be to go and free the slaves at back at the Stormbrook. And we went back and are setting sail to figure out how to do so without having Anto or Viro bum rush the shop to try and kill Rashad. That's what I remember. It's been a while.
She kind of told Delian off too. Told Delian that she was a coward and needed to end slavery, and Delian seemed quite hesitant to do so because the merchants have a bunch of magical items that are ordered and being shipped to Stormbrook. And so it's kind of like a deal with the devil, right?
It was less about the magical items and more about just, a slow burn. I really wanted to catch them all at once rather than just do this kind of straight up attack thing. But it's all right. That's why I put the 2 agents in there in the beginning. So
tell me about the agents that you put in with the Iron Links.
I was trying to get them on some technicality or any sort of minor legal infraction so we can just catch them all at once. Just accumulation of stuff, and then we call them in for a secret meeting later and then possibly execute them. But the point is that it would have taken a little bit of time, and the idea was to catch them by surprise. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like a hammer type of approach, which isn't really what I had in mind. That's okay.
You guys also met Gnome, the strange druid.
Yeah. It really is less about the items. I really couldn't care less. But I mean, it's nice to have them, but
Druid who had witnessed the attacking of a ship, and also one who was attempting to help the slaves escape.
Mm-hmm. So. Anto, what do you think?
Also, before we forget, Gnome did not know that he's working for the Genie King, and he's being used by him. If I remember, I think either Gnome also has like a mark of a slave in him. Was it, or was it his brother? If I remember,
it was his brother, maybe.
I think Gnome had like a lot of twists in his character, and his brother gave him a mark that he thought was a slave mark, and that's like means something else or something.
Yeah.
And as the DM, I'm lost.
Yeah.
But his character has a lot of twists and turns in it, and but he's a druid. He's good natured. He's trying to end slavery. He's been trying to help the slaves recover, and the slaves that he does find washed ashore, he gives them a flower.
One flower at a time.
Yeah, one flower at a time.
Well,
yeah, essentially the dragon is basically asking us to end slavery immediately. So that's not really what I had in mind. That's right.
Well,
I think Vero and Anto were gonna run off and basically attack even before I can talk to the queen, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because it's immediately, like right now. But there's a problem. Our Vero might change his mind. I don't know what's going on now.
Vero said in Twitch chat, it says, Vero's time to go to hell. Vero is a paladin destined for greater things. He feels destined with purpose, Anto. And I will roleplay him while Cannibal has had issues connecting and whatever. But yeah, we'll just start, and we're on the boat.
How far are we from Stonefire?
Like
Kingdom of
3
Stormfire.
days.
Yeah, we're about 2 days up. Captain Chuckles says, 3 days, lad.
3?
Yeah, 3. It's late, though.
So maybe more like 2.5, depending on time now.
We can't do anything right now. We just gotta wait it out.
Yes, I suppose so.
Unless Dylan can use the fire spell on the back of the ship, make it like a propel us forward.
I don't.
Well, I don't like to be told to do anything, even though I'll probably do what she wants anyway. So I will try to remove the Geas with a remove curse or something, since we have some time.
I don't think
What's
it
the
would work the way.
highest? Yeah, what's the... Booker seems a little trepid about it. What do you want to say, Booker?
Oh no, I was talking to Anto. I don't think that's how that would work with the fire.
Have you tried?
Boats aren't usually propulsion based, so in that sense, with fire, it would be more like wind.
Hey! Whatever you say, you're done with the books. I'm not.
Mm.
I have no books. I got it late. That's all.
Okay. I'm gonna go over my spells.
It is gonna take a long time to get back home.
Well,
"Quote unquote" home.
that means we have at least 2 days to plan. And I would really like you not to go running into a building and getting yourself killed right off the bat.
I mean, you can prevent it by coming with me.
I could prevent it by talking some sense into you. I feel like that might be a little bit better.
Action speaks louder than the words, I think. Is that how the saying goes?
Hey,
Yes, that's correct. That's how it goes, unfortunately. Dumb actions speak will get us into big trouble.
Sometimes we need a dumb action to make something move. So, because as far as I know, all you want to do is wait, and just wait is gonna take some people's lives.
Actually, we were gonna try to talk to the Genie King about something, but it's all right. Too late.
Genie King. What do you want to talk to the Genie King? What for?
I think he had some information about the darkness, if I remember correctly.
We can always interrogate him.
I mean, slavery is just a minor thing. I mean, the ultimate goal is to defeat the darkness, isn't it?
Yes, but if we got nothing to defend, what's worth it?
Ultimately, if I recall, your father did say that removing the darkness around the entirety of the realm, wouldn't that also bring more light in the sense? So I think getting rid of slavery is also a part of the darkness.
I'm honest, I think he was being metaphorically about it. Like,
no, I think slavery may be a dark thing.
No, I mean, like, I think he was talking about the darkness in our hearts. We got no hope, so we gotta bring hope to the people. I think that's what he was talking about, not the actual darkness.
I mean, belief is often a powerful thing.
For those that believe it.
And there are clerics and religions and gods, so who's to say that belief isn't its own such device that we could use for this? If the darkness is truly an aspect.
Do you believe?
Do I believe that we can banish the darkness?
Yes.
We can certainly try, and I feel very optimistic in doing so. The question I feel like to you, Anto, feel like you are capable of taking care of the darkness.
If it has a physical form, I can hit it.
I mean, that's fair.
Because at this point, everything's just like in your mind, in your soul, and my blade does not reach such places. I mean, it can hit the brain, but that's it.
I think some aspects of it are physical while others are mental, so I think there is some merit to you being able to be the sword that hope wields. your trident.
Somehow I knew you were going there, but
Yeah.
why? You don't like the trident?
Oh no, it's not that I don't like the trident. It's just I don't know how to use it well. If you could teach me, then maybe.
I mean, I'm more of a longsword type of guy, and the trident is something you used to eat food with, like a fork.
It's a bit big. Maybe for a giant it would be perfectly sized, but
You're
But
right. You're
the
right.
Kraken serves the Genie King, according to what I see here on my notes.
Yes, it
So,
does.
so obviously the Genie King is some sort of clue to what we need to defeat. I will try to remove the GS with a remove curse, since we have some time.
What level do you want to
Also,
cast remove curse at?
I'll cast it at 5th level, because obviously this thing is pretty high, so...
Uses 5 spirit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but I assume that we have a lot of time. I mean, it seems like...
3 days.
Doing a long rest or whatever, so...
It's 4 o'clock, and you guys have boarded the boat. No treasure, so to sake, and some of you guys' magical items are missing. Booker even, I think, gave up a elemental stone. Dillian gave up the necklace. And the dragon warned you that those items are most likely gone towards the Genie King.
Yeah, the TM wants to take away our items. I mean, it's like we can't get a decent. Actually, we need to dispose of the artifacts as well.
Oh yeah, I'm broke as well. Yeah.
And Anto gave up all his gold, I think.
I'm broke. Not a single coin.
But, well, there was the chest that we did bring back.
Which one? The one that I opened up with my magical skills?
Yes.
I don't think there was any money in there, was there? I think it was just...
Oh, there was money in there.
Parchment.
There was money in gemstones.
Because remember you took the compass out, which always pointed east or something?
Oh, yeah, yes. That was the shit. I thought it was the other one. Okay. But I don't have the compass. The compass is with Booker, and the money, I don't have it.
You try to sense your suffering, Delian, and the vile magic that is plaguing you that the dragon bestowed on you. The curse you surmise is cast with ill intent, and you reach out to your own heart to try to untangle the threads of the curse, pulling them with your mind. They resist, and they're stubborn.
I'll try to do it. I don't mind doing what she's asking. I just don't want to be bound to it.
As you try to remove the curse from yourself, make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
It is a willpower from the Bender's DC. I'll roll it up in a second.
Hold on. I need to roll on a willpower saving throw, so I need to get onto Tailspire. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Need some help, buddy? To join up the game? Tell me when you're ready to join. I roll a natural 20.
I don't want to be bound by the GS. So what is that number? I mean,
that means you have to beat my number on my spellbending power. My main roll is a 20. And then I have something called the skill essence roll. And then I have the essence of the creature, which is used as spell casting essence of the creature. So Delian, you have to make a willpower saving throw, please. Or a will thought power defensive roll. I have tried to summon you to the battle board, Delian, and you have now arrived. You have answered the call. Cannibal, meanwhile, has a shitty audio card, which does not work with Zoom, apparently. Rolled up, Delian. You're muted.
Cast it at 5th level.
Yep.
Does that give me any advantage or anything? Or
no, just roll it up, please. Roll up a willpower saving throw. / defensive roll.
Sorry, I'm just looking for the willpower. I don't understand where it is. Well,
should be in the top left.
You should have major, so I have major, so 2d6, right?
Yeah, you might be able to beat it. You got to roll really high though, just like with any roll. You rolled d20 plus 2d6 plus your soul.
I didn't beat it.
No, because I just rolled too high, but you rolled decent. It's definitely doable, but see if this works.
I mean, what would be the difference if I cast a greater restoration versus a remove curse?
Unknown. You take 14 psychic damage.
Jeez, are you
as
kidding
you
me?
fail to remove it.
I wasn't trying not to do it.
Well, you did it.
All right.
It's like reaching into the cookie jar, Delian. You're tempted too much. I smell those fresh cookies like Booker right now. It's too tempting. You take some psychic damage as you wreath in pain a little bit. Your head hurts as you try to pull on those strings that connects you to whatever destiny the dragon has done. You made a sacred oath to the dragon. You swore on it with your very being, Delian. And
but I haven't gone against the oath. I've just been trying to remove the force, you know. All right, I'm gonna try to cast Greater Restoration as well, since we have a couple of days.
Greater Restoration?
Yeah. I don't like being forced to do anything, so.
Remind me, what is Dylan trying to do? Like, break the curse? Break the oath? Become an oath breaker?
No, just remove the gears.
Make another willpower saving throw.
Trying to remove a spell.
Make another willpower saving throw, please.
Jesus, man, my rolls are terrible to the...
Your main roll's a 4. Then you add your skill roll part to it.
Yeah, it's
you add your essence, right? I rolled a 20, so I beat you.
Hell of it. I'm not...
You try to... The words, you try other magic. Delian, do you have the diamond required to cast that spell? It's a 200 gold piece diamond. Well,
I don't cast it that often, but I do have it.
It consumes a 200 gold piece diamond when you cast a spell.
I thought you just need it for one time.
Nope. Consumes a spell. Component is consumed for the spell. Casting Greater Restoration is no joke, as it does a ton of damage. You know, a ton of moves, powerful effects on someone. It's not some simple matter. Do you have the 200 gold piece diamond?
Yeah, but I guess it's gone.
Remove it from your character sheet. That's as the words are soothing, and they carry with their syllables as you pull on these strings that, again, tethered to your very being, the center of your body. You begin to see the magical essence, that has connected you to the sacred oath that you made with the dragon, Yasura Cross. And with their syllables, they power to heal almost any malady. The diamond dust in your hand is rough, coarse, but it glimmers as you cast it into the air. Each infinitesimal fragment is imbued with the arcane. A glow, blue and cool, emanates from you as you complete the incantation. As it ripples across the chords, you feel it across your soul. You feel it shoot up into your skull, and you take 17 psychic damage.
Okay. I guess I'm done for the day.
Use another 5 spirit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'd assumed they were not doing much of anything for the 3 days, so I guess I'm done.
Booker, do you think Delian can remove the curse?
I'm not sure. I'm not saying that she can't. She's a very powerful magic user, but I don't think that it should be removed at this point. Saving your strength for other means might be best, as well as using your time for something more wise. I have the sending spell. If you wish to reach the queen, can notify
I thought
her.
we're just gonna go. I thought we're just gonna go meet her. There's no reason to. You want to send the sending spell? To kind of impersonal, isn't it?
Oh, well, when you have two individuals who are going to rush off towards the shop and, say, attempt murder against him before officials, guards, anyone who else may want to protect Rashad shows up there, it may cause more of a scene. At least
Are we
letting
aware
them
of
know
that?
what's
That these two are gonna go off and kill, whatever, attack the tower? Are we aware?
I look to Anto and Vero. I don't know, they seem very prepared.
Pyro is sharpening his sword. He looks back at you. He's like, slavery must end immediately. Rashad's head should be on a pike. Anto, are you with me?
Yeah, I am.
Excellent.
I think it might be best to call her.
Come on, Booker. Join us. 3 against a guy that all he does is trade. We got this.
No, I just think that it would be nice to at least alert them and let the guard know what's going on. That way, not only can you have the queen on your side, you have backup just in case something goes wrong.
But then we lose the element of surprise.
How? You just tell them to just go about their business, and then when ship gets to port, we call her one more time, alert the guards, and they just swarm.
I feel like the kind of rat that this Rashad is gonna notice that there's something going on because the security is going to start moving around, getting into positions. And if I was a rat, I would be like trying to pay attention as to what the security is doing around me, so I can save my own skin. And I don't think you're giving too much credit to those guards to be discreet. I don't trust that. I don't trust the queen.
You don't trust a lot of things.
Yes, you got me that one.
You don't even trust yourself, it seems, considering your willingness to jump back and forth into doing things and not doing things seems very prominent.
I just want to save my own skin.
Yes, Anto, but if we get there after you've said all of this, preparing to go in there and kill Rashad, you get in there and you get cold feet, then what?
Wait, you tried to say that I'm gonna get a cold feet on the ground? I only got cold feet because we're in the water, surrounded by the unknown. I know what I'm gonna hit. It's gonna be a fat man called Rashad that is gonna die, and it's a race to see who's gonna kill it, either Vera or me.
I just want you both to have at least a decent sliver of common sense when going in there. Walking into the dragon's cave, pretty much.
Well,
dragons are more. Yeah.
If you want like more information, because it seems like you're misunderstanding, I'm not going like screaming Rashad from the port. I'm just going straight to where he's at, and he's gonna expect like a talk because I bought a few slaves, and so maybe he thinks he's gonna get.
Are you telling us about your intentions, or are you just talking out of character, or talking?
I'm talking with Booker. We're having a conversation here, Dylan.
Right, but you're telling us of your intentions, right? To attack the tower as soon as we... Okay.
Yes, because Booker and you have this misconception that I'm going to be screaming like a barbarian from the port. Like my plan,
no,
my enemy.
I didn't have any perception at all. I just thought that you were going to directly attack them. I didn't know how, but...
Well, yes, we are. Vera and I were going to directly attack him, but we're not going to be like loud about it. I'm hoping we're not, Vero, because well, my plan, I thought the most like a normal thing to do is just go over there. He's gonna expect to talk and swipe us over or something like
I
that.
know this might.
Flash. That's it.
I know you might not trust me, Anto, but you know, yeah.
I
Even
tried.
though your plan sounds crazy, I think it's better to be together and united rather than to be separate and doing other things.
Then
So I
come
will
with
come and
us.
right. So I will come and support you, is what I'm saying.
All right. So now is dealing is with me. Vera's in the plan. Only Booker's left.
Well, personally, I just think that it would be good to at least notify the god at some course.
Let's do the sending anyway, because I do want to talk to the agents as well as the queen.
Do you trust the agents?
Sure. I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, we recruited them specifically for this reason.
Well, to know the agents, I would need to know what they look like, their names, things like
Sure.
that.
I would describe that to him. I would describe that to Booker.
Well, so
These
you're
two
friends
agents,
with the agents?
they're loyal servants that we recruited to find out anything bad, any sort of things we could use against the.
But Dylan,
Rashad.
anybody can be an agent. I can be an agent, and you don't know if I'm going to be on your side. Booker can be a double agent. He can be in the part of the darkness and maybe working with Parnan.
Well, given that I can detect thoughts and also probably read their intentions, I think we can be reasonably safe about their intentions.
I'm
So,
not going.
Dillian-
I'm not going to toot my own horn, but Dillian, between you and me, I was the first one to notice that I was talking to the dragon, and you took your time. But I'm not saying anything. But maybe your judgment of character is a little bit out of whack. But
maybe because I'm focused on other things. But yeah, okay.
All right.
I do accede to your greater wisdom, Anto.
I am a magical being right now because I got spells. I believe so.
Delian, even though you could attack the surface thoughts of creatures, as you've unlocked, you are like this prodigy. To detect thoughts of someone, it's like casting the spell. Your voice becomes much louder, you make gestures, and you have to maintain the concentration to probe deeper than beyond just the surface thoughts of the creature, right? And you didn't do that with these guys, just to let you know. And then when you want to read surface thoughts, you just let me know as a DM, right? And then I will try to tell you about that.
Yeah, I know. I sort of forgot because I was also going to try to cast Geos on them as well, but I forgot about it. So it's all right. It's not a big deal.
Nice.
I mean, they didn't really get to do much anyway because we sped up everything. So, just want to make sure that they allow us to get in. Maybe help us to get in secretly. Maybe that's about all I was going to really ask them.
Yeah, sure. Anto makes a good point though about people in general, and Anto is like a sellsword. Anto knows that the links are they themselves are not warriors. They're kind of like the Bank of Bravos in the Game of Thrones, right? Like they just pay people to do shit, and they have deep pockets, and rather than just lifting a finger, they just pay a bunch of mercenaries or an army if they even need to. But more or less, Anto, you know that they put contracts out on people that don't pay their debts, that maybe kill someone, disrupt a shipment, even. It's dangerous to get on the bad side of the links. But it's just like, Anto, it's like the risk to reward. The risk is high, but the reward is probably also high, as the links themselves are very wealthy, right?
Yes.
But I've tried to give you some insight, Anto. Do you have any questions about the links beyond that?
I mean, I don't really need much information because they work as much as I expected to work. They're a bunch of rats, so they're gonna find some way of like a shortcut, get away from the what do you call it? justice. They're gonna find a way. So I don't trust all this slow burn that Dylan is trying to do. So
This session kind of, guys, is a way for you to. I've written down a bunch of stuff, but I don't know where you go or what you'll do.
I know what I'm doing.
It sounds like we're going to send some sending spells right now.
Seems like it's more of a preparation for the storm, I suppose, that's about to hit. Yes, but I can send you I can send some messages for you, Delian, if you need.
Sure, let's do that.
All right.
Booker, you take out the copper wire in your hand, and it seems to glow for a moment, vibrating with a subtle tone. You feel a link between your mind and that of the target, and you speak into it. This is not easy magic. It's a 3rd level spell.
I have a spell slot.
Yeah. So, and you can do 25 words or less. Text message fees may apply.
So who are you wanting to message first? Queen,
the Queen.
Okay. What should we say?
I think we just have to say we need to accelerate plans, move against the Rashad and the slavers.
Okay.
And we'll try. What's Santo's timing on this? So as soon as we hit the dock, or we need to time it properly as well.
It may take them a day or so to at least make some sort of preparation. So, if you'd rather want to get any information from your reconnaissance team that you have, your little group that you've weaseled into the ranks,
we can do more than one sending, right? We're not just doing one sending.
I have 3 spell slots, so...
Okay, so let's do the first sendings to get ready and coordinate the time with Anto's schedule. I guess it's 2 days, right? To attack the tower, to distract most of their soldiers while we, I guess, go after the main people. And then we contact the agents to expect us to let us in through some sort of secret passage or something. If that's possible.
Notify assistance. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So that we don't go through the front door or something and get our.
Yes. And if we do go through the front door, then they will exactly know where to look for us to make sure that we don't end up dying. Or if any of us do go through the front door. And it also lets them know that there will be guards there. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's just logical so that we surprise them. I mean, they probably didn't expect an accelerated schedule anyway. Maybe they thought we were going to wait since I did agree to their contract. So it might end up actually helping us.
Okay.
And I did sign a contract, basically help them get the Queen to approve slavery to some extent. So I think they're not going to be really expecting a sudden betrayal.
Yeah. So. I mean, if we can catch them without any sort of warning, then it might actually turn in our favor without the rest of the links knowing.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in their shoes, I would never expect me to betray me. So
yeah, especially when you have written documentation saying that.
Yeah.
To clarify, what happened was Delian was asked by Rashad to lift the audit off of them and needed a writ from the Queen to do so. The Queen has signed the audit to lift it or ordered it to be off. And so the Queen's word has reprieved the iron links from the audit.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're pretty relieved about the whole situation, and I think their guard might be down a bit.
Oh, if you just needed something to just trick them, I could have given you a piece of paper with something that looked very much like it and change it.
What do you mean? What kind of piece of paper?
Oh, my magic. I have an ability that allows me to make a script of illusions and present it to them. They'll look at it. They'll see it for what they believe it is. They sign it. I take it. I alter it. It's now a new thing.
You mean a fake document, right?
Not exactly. Well, yes, a fake document, but it's faked with magic.
But since they've already gotten the real document, what would you do with what would you do with what kind of document would we do this time to trick them? I guess is the best way of putting it.
Hmm. Perhaps faking a plea bargain for them. If they're going to be executed, then perhaps they would very much like to sell out some of their other possible other individuals that they may have connections with in exchange for spared having at least some jail time. Of course, they could be still executed if the queen chooses to.
I don't know if we need to do that because that'll just bring more attention from them to us. Right now, they still have the documents. We just need a secret way in.
Okay.
And I think it should be fine. I mean, unless the two guys, as Anto says, has betrayed us, which I don't think it makes sense. I mean, it's only been like a week or something. So,
all right. What it seems, Anto works in a line of work that allows you to mainly see the world in a very interesting perspective. He has to trust himself more than anyone else.
I trust myself a little bit.
That's what I just said. You trust yourself more than anyone else.
Yeah.
That's
You're right.
all right. Well, let's just get these sendings taken care of.
Before you do the sentence, I got something to add. There's the
Yes.
monster thing that I want to talk about in the depths of the ocean with a lot of tentacles.
The Kraken?
Yes.
Okay.
That little creature, small as it might be, is working for the genie, right?
Yes.
Rashad is working for the genie, right?
Yes.
What's the chances that Rashad already knows that we fucked the
Rashad
creature?
might just know that we're going to go kill a dragon.
Yes.
We didn't say anything about killing
he would
it.
still be at ease because we've agreed to the dragon's, demands, right? So.
Oh. So we're in the time limit then. Okay.
No, I think that there'll be. I think that in general, Rashad will be at ease, and he'll be thinking that he's got all the cards, and I think we're fine for now. But once we obviously attack, it'll be pretty much, over. I guess the best way of putting it.
And what about the giant? He's working with Rashad, right?
He's being paid by Rashad, but if Rashad is no longer able to provide the money because he's in jail, I think he wouldn't really care.
Wait, Rashad is already in jail?
No, okay. I see we have to take this one step at a time.
Okay, yes.
We go there, we take care of Rashad. Are you following me?
I was not going to put him in jail. I was going to kill him, but yes.
If we can he'll have to be executed at some point. If Rashad is unable to give him physically the money, then the giant probably doesn't even matter. He's not physically able to give him the money.
Yeah.
Either if he's dead or captured, the giant is purely an element outside of this.
Is it though? Because we make a fool of the giant last time.
We didn't really.
We made him wait, and then we took charge without him, left him behind when we said we were going to do it with him.
Well, I think the best possibility then is he's probably on his own boat somewhere out here, and it'll take him 3 or 4 days to find us or return back.
No, what? You're right. I'm still going to kill Rashad. I'm not going to put him in jail.
We'll see.
Right, Vero?
Right.
There you go.
Vero, you've been brought to your senses before about this. He has to see justice. Death is not justice in some way. He has to deal with retributions for his actions.
Go on.
Killing him is an easy way out for him. if he were to die, he would just cease to be here, a floating spirit off in another distant plane. How far would you go to chase down a man?
Its soul will be sent to Tyr to be judged.
Yes. But I think for right now, while he's here, he should be judged as hardly as he can be and be sentenced for the crimes of every single woman and child that he has kidnapped. And if his end result is death, then maybe you can be there to at least administer it.
Who should administer this justice then, Archmage?
Well, I think it seems only fitting, since it's the justice is needing to be dealt in Stormbrook, that at least we can help and aid Stormbrook.
You want the Queen to do it? We capture him and offer him up to the Queen and the corrupt politicians? What happens if they let them go free? And then we kill them, then we look like the enemy.
I don't think that the Queen would allow that to happen. I have faith in the Queen.
You have a lot of faith in men. I put my faith in angels and the prodigy. Looks over at Delian.
No. You don't have faith in yourself. I mean, I just try and put faith in whatever I can.
This, he points to a sharpened sword, this is a dealer of justice. And this determines the judgment of all those evil that should be slain.
So a sword determines the justice more than that? And I point at him, at you. Are you a sword, or are you a person? Are you a weapon, or are you justice?
I follow Delian in this matter, I suppose. And so maybe Booker is right. If we just walk in there and kill him in cold blood, it could be bad. Maybe time should change, and the Queen, remember when we put her on the throne, he was a breaker of tradition.
Haro, you're not yourself since this morning.
Killing indiscriminately, just listening to Booker's words, can make you think. And killing indiscriminately is something darkness would do. Maybe we should... What do you say, Booker and Delian? How should we take Rashad on? And if they're able to hire a giant, I'm sure that whatever fallout there may be, I will accept the challenge.
Well, in terms of timing, I mean, if you're going to strike, this would be a good time. In terms of anything else, however, I guess if you really think slavery is the ultimate evil and somehow it's feeding the darkness at some primordial level, then we should definitely try to destroy it. But obviously there will be some consequences. We'll probably lose some, sources of information and so forth. But it really depends. There's no good answer to this, unfortunately. I don't have a good answer. And the fact that the dragon made me, swear to it, doesn't really help. So
I did not want to speak up at the time, Cardinal. But yes, slavery is evil, and I wish you would have done something sooner to stop it. It was in your power. You are the prodigy, but things don't always have to be the way they...
That's yes, Cardinal? Wait for the right time. But, we could have kind of like a legal surprise, but I guess, the fates have worked in a different way, so...
Time has decided to speed up the course. I think no better time like the present now, taking care of it. And if it will give Stormbrook a bit more hope, then it may push back the darkness for at least one more day. But it will put a target on our backs for the Lynx. But I'm sure we can definitely take care of whatever they try and throw at us. We just have to have a little bit of faith, a little bit of hope, and endurance in taking on the trial that's ahead of us.
I am the sword of justice.
You're a bringer of justice, not a weapon.
Well, then let me bring it. Let me destroy this Rashad. But if you tell me to stay my sword, Archmage, I will stay it. And we will arrest this man and bring him to the Queen if needed. But I fear that I have seen many kings in my time, those not subjugated by the darkness but fall to it, bend to coin and delicacies brought forth by the darkness, and those tied to it like the links. We must be vigilant. Corruption is everywhere. It must be rooted out. Will you be the one able to complete the task, no matter the difficulty?
You know what? Let's just do it. I mean, in the end, we have to get rid of slavery at some point, whether earlier or later. And as for the giant, I think Anto and Vera, you should be able to pulverize it. I mean, to be honest with you, that giant was annoying anyway.
Well, if they had the power of the city guard behind them, perhaps it would not even stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, what we'll have to ask the Queen to do is to basically arrest everybody, more or less, or just to basically take them in while we sneak in through a secret door and basically take care of the main characters, right?
I do think
sneak through the main characters. Who's the main character? I'm the main character. Virus says.
I mean Rashad, but obviously the main characters of slavery. Are you the main character of slavery?
Careful there, you're slipping into Rocky. It's real. Oh no, he's having a stroke.
Do you like a voice changer? Voice changer, damn it.
I think at least some stationed up at the city's edges may at least help, while prominently adding more guard in the general area around the markets where Rashad is.
Yeah, I mean, so my timing would be we sneak in with the agents helping us through the door. Once we snuck in, let's say like 10 or 15 minutes, a few minutes later, the guards can start moving toward the tower, so they're distracting the rest of them, and then we can sort of move in and take care of Rashad, I guess.
That captain.
Who else? I don't think there was anybody there besides Rashad, right? Was he had some sort of bodyguard that we know of?
Yeah, he had slaves there. There's
in
also
a front version, like like a secretary.
It's safe to assume he's most likely not going to be alone. There was also the
giant, I guess.
If you're gonna cast Sending, you can ask the Queen if the giant is still there. Then we'll know if it's there. I mean, it's hard to miss.
I don't know if the Queen would know about the giant. That seems...
Again, it's hard to miss. It's a giant outside of a city that is not made for giants, so it should look out.
Well, the agents would know anyway, regardless.
The agents would most likely know, especially if it has been in talking to Rashad.
Well, the last time we saw the giant, it was outside the home in the manor House of Voltune. But that deadbeat Saul who up and left, he hired a bunch of rough rap, and now they're just freeloading around the house, if you don't remember. You could ask one of them. I think Jenny Greenteeth or something like that. Jenny Mystic, I believe her name was.
That's another message. All right. At least we have 3 targets. I have enough juice. I believe I can muster that many spells for today.
We got 3 days. So
we've got days. But I think most definitely Queen, Informant, Fridelian, and Jenny Mystic.
Yes, there was some mage or something. Remember, you were trying to school people around the house, Booker? She was interested, I believe, and don't you remember her?
Do I remember? I don't Did I teach at the house? I would probably remember her, especially with my memory, considering it would have not been more than a month ago. But I'm not sure.
You've been drinking, Booker.
I don't drink.
Alcoholic books.
Captain Chuckles has been offering a lot of ale lately.
Well, when you're flying the flag of a known slave trade, you may tend to pick up drinking.
I mean, we're
Booker,
not still doing that, right?
Yeah, I'll just send whatever messages that whatever Delian or whatever we come up with.
Well, write down 25 words and send it out.
All right. Delian, what should I say? To the Queen. These will come from you. I will have to notify that they are from you.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I think we just have to tell the Queen to basically get the Red Guards ready to move against the tower to arrest them because we're going to ban slavery. I don't even know how to phrase it in a way that's short and concise. Basically, let's say we move against them for the evils of slavery, that we're going to ban slavery in the kingdom, and that timing wise they should move just after we sneak into the tower. So
Okay. And one more thing, what was the Queen's name?
Donna Vigil.
Donna Vigil. Oh.
Donna Vigil, I think it was.
I put her in the Discord chat for you guys.
Okay, all right. Nona. Where do you say Donna? So Queen Vigil, would that be best? Or Queen Nona? I don't know how formal you are with your royalty here, especially for you. All right. Let's see here. I'll cast sending.
Okay, what's the 25 words? Type it out in Discord if you want.
Oh, in Discord. Okay, all right.
There we go.
It just gave me advantage on my next roll. Thank you, Shy.
Speed texting. Let's go. I gotta talk to Chuckles as well.
I always
You
forget
want to talk
this.
to Captain Chuckles?
Yeah, but not now. Let these words go through first. Think about this.
I always forget, what is Delian's title as? I always forget that so much.
Cardinal.
Cardinal. Okay.
While Booker is typing that up, we'll go to Captain Chuckles with Anto.
Yeah, matey.
So I got a question for you, like between you and me.
Hey, sailor.
You don't happen to have like some sort of like explosives?
Explosive? No, this is a vessel of peace. We are just escorting you to locations. We are armed ourselves, but we do not have these enormous contraptions which you speak of.
Do you know of a place in this port that I can get some explosive or around the port?
You could speak to the Tinkers. They have some of that, and the gnomes. They fled Geddon long ago, and they came there.
Yeah, when we get there, can you give me some directions, or even possible like take me over there real quick? I'm not good with directions, so.
Yeah, I could for a copper.
I could give you something worth more than a copper.
What's that?
No, something. I'll think of it when we get to port.
Well,
How's
think
that
harder. No, it's a copper.
Yes. Yeah. I appreciate it, Captain.
Aren't you a nobleman? Don't you have one of those large, fancy houses up in the hills?
I work for people that look like nobles, man.
You speak to the queen, that's what I've heard.
I mean, many people speak to the queen. They're not all nobles, man. Right? Come on. You're assuming that I have money.
He looks at
I mean, I
himself. I
do
don't
have
speak to
money.
the queen.
Yeah, you do or don't?
I do have money, yes. Yes, I do.
Well, you should have a copper.
I do, but sometimes I don't want to part with money, like trying to save it. So we'll work a trade when we get to port. Just I'll keep you. I'll let you to do all the captain stuff you gotta do, Shuckles. While I think of what kind of gift I can give you for the information.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry about it.
understand. All right, man.
All right. Keep it going, Shuckles.
I
Captain
will.
Shuckles.
Hey, tie that loose over there.
He points to one of the sailors. He's tying up one of the loose sails. Booker, did you figure it out?
I'm short one word, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's up to
Yeah,
25
it's
words.
up
It
to-
doesn't need.
Okay. So I'm going to put it into the chat. I say, Queen Vickle, the Cardinal wants to move forward with apprehending Rashad. We will arrive in 3 days' time at port. Ready guards. Await further signal. Good?
And she can respond back to you, right?
In 25 words.
Booker, it's nice to hear your voice. I will get the guard ready then, and I'm glad you've decided to change your mind. I will be ready for you. She seems like kind of like, a little taken back, and she's somewhat inexperienced, but seems like she'll get the job done, Booker.
Surprised. Okay. All right. That's one. I got it now. That's one spell used.
Okay. Third level slot.
Yep, third level slot. All right.
Or 3 spirit if you're using Monsters of Magic.
I will eventually. I'm just waiting for everything to get filled up.
I understand, buddy.
I still want to pay you for your work. It's fine.
I love you.
Delian, the other individual you are wishing to notify or get information from?
Well, the agents will have to inform them just that we're going to move against Rashad. So we don't need anything from them other than a secret entrance in, so that we can sort of sneak up to his room.
So we can notify them then, shouldn't we?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
So we just tell them. Yeah, we just tell them that expect us in 2 days. I guess expect us in 2 days. Let us in through a back door, and then lead us to where Rashad, and let us know what the opposition is going to be. Who is Rashad with on a frequent basis?
Okay. Who am I sending this to? I need to know their name.
I just typed out an NPC name of the agents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marone Dragon Knee.
Is the knee made a dragon?
No, they're dragging their
What
knees.
it is. Yeah, there you go.
They don't move that fast. So fast they don't move their feet. They drag their knees. Yes. Okay. I will get that one typed up.
Yes, please. Thank you, Booker.
I will get it written out in post haste. Afterwards, I do wish to talk to you, Delian.
I want to remove this silly Geas, but it doesn't seem like that's in the cards lately.
The boat sways and rocks over the sea. How many slaves, Anto, have traveled through here to Hussad to build the pyramid of the Genie King? Women stolen at night. Children. How many?
You're asking me how many?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what we call one of these rhetorical questions.
Yeah. Yeah. So too many, I guess.
Delian, what are you thinking about?
Not much of anything. Just, let's get it over with.
Okay.
It's already the night, right?
It's about 5 p.m., right? Is that what you're asking? The time?
Yeah, it's too early.
5 p.m. right now. The sun is setting. Begins to rain a little bit.
Oh, the
And
rain
you
is going
guys,
away.
and then I'm assuming you guys go below deck here, so. I changed some of the ambience up. Booker, did you figure out what you want to say?
I'm doing a little bit of shaving down.
Okay. How they do it in Critical Roles, they literally will start to say it and they'll count the fingers and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
All right,
And
24 again.
they often go over it. I think they get to like over 25 a lot of the time.
Yeah, or sometimes under, and they just say make random sounds. All right, I have another one. Okay. Great. Agent Dragonney, requesting report of current information for Cardinal Delian, seeking safe entrance into Rashad's shop upon arrival, arriving to port in 3 days' time. Is that good? I think I got most of the information that was necessary.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's great. Let's do
Big
it.
words. Every big word is one word. That's good.
See, if you get a word that means multiple things or can compound something, it takes away, just kind of eats at the spell instead of having to use smaller, separate things.
Like a caveman.
That's more of a lack of intelligence.
They respond to you and they say, Archmage Booker,
Everyone know my name.
we will provide safe entrance for you into Rashad's. Is everything okay? Should we know anything?
Oh, I gotta send again. This one I will just do on the fly. Also, how did you tell them my name, Delian? How does everyone know that I'm an archmage and that what my name is? I don't have it anywhere on my cape other than the sigil of my death there. No. I didn't think I was that.
I'm running my massive PR machine to make sure that everybody is,
I just wasn't aware that so many Western folk knew of Eastern mages.
Yeah, everybody is announced as the greatest of mages. Booker is the archmage. Anto is the champion of goblins.
I know champ. Oh well, yeah. Okay, goblins. Yeah, yes, that's fine.
I just poke fun. Okay, is anything wrong?
Do you have another third level spell?
Yeah, I do. It's my last one for the day, so let's get this taken care of. All right.
No danger this night. Don't worry about it.
Preparations for intercepting of Rashad underway. Stay safe. Be aware. We are attempting to end his actions of slavery. Alert your other comrades. I don't know the word. My brain just like fuzzed out on the word, but like comrades or comrade. Stay safe. That's it.
They respond to you, Booker. We will be ready when you arrive at port.
That's they'll be ready, apparently.
Precise and concise.
Yeah, if anything. So your inside people are going to be prepared and ready. They know what's going on. And the queen is, as I assume, going to be getting the guards for the next few days. So either we sit back and wait, or I don't know. What do we do?
The sun begins to set, and we're below decks as it's kind of raining and storming. An unusual storm fitting for what is happening. That the new storm might be arriving in the kingdom of Stormfire as well. You take refuge below deck, and we start to have a long rest if that's what you guys want to do. Or do you guys want to discuss more?
Before the long rest, I'm going to
Sure.
search for Booker. If he's sleeping,
Okay.
I'm going to wake him up by kicking the bed.
I am awake. Don't
Okay,
worry.
that's perfect.
Looking for my spells. Yes.
So, Booker, I see that we're not on the same page most of the time. I just want to know what's your angle, because we just found you in the most sketchiest way inside a dungeon where we were trapped. And so I don't know what is one of your goals, what you're looking for in Stonefire. What do you want?
Yes, I did appear to have gotten a little bit off track of my original goals. I was there mainly looking for the one who is in control of the dungeon, another archmage of sorts. It was said that he had gone missing during the war, probably cooped himself up in there, and just generally either vanished or died. We weren't sure. And I was attempting to find him because we are in great need over on the East Coast around my home. While I've been trying to help here, I still have been empty-handed.
So you're looking for help for your people.
I mean, yes. Wouldn't you? If your home was under threat of war?
I left it. But what does that have to do with like trying to bring justice to Rashad? Why what does that play into you looking for help?
Well, if I'm still looking for my own help, but I at least think that while I'm looking, I can still help others. If what Delian's father did say ring true, then helping the world become better, then that would bring light against the darkness. I don't know.
So you want to do this the right way, like the justice, so you can get in the queen's good side and ask for help?
No. I'm not doing this for the queen. I'm just doing this for the people.
Are you sure?
Yes. I
Because
was
if
only
it,
asking for the queen's help. This would mean that I owe her.
or that she
Not
owes
the other way
you.
around. No.
No, because you're trying to get rid of something that she doesn't like. For me, that sounds more like she owes you a
Oh, I
favor.
don't like slavery either. Slavery is not a very common thing where I am. Sure, it still happens, but
Did you try to fight it before?
look at me. I'm just one individual. I'm not as strong or as skilled as I am now. Back then, I still am not as strong as I was. I'm just one individual, but if I can do it here and now, it may be able to prove I can redeem myself and fight what was originally there on my home.
You're not hiding anything else. It's just that, just looking for help.
I am an open book to Anto.
Are you like okay?
I mean, Nona Vigo was
When did you get
Oh,
here?
Dylan is here. Oh my god, it's in your closet.
Am I here? I don't know.
I
I
don't
wasn't
know.
here? Okay, never mind.
I thought we were in different rooms. I'm sorry. I didn't know this was a shared room. Or are you just in my
I think
head?
you guys were just talking out. I think you guys were just talking outside. All right.
No. Just here through the wall. I think
A little piggy hole.
no, it would make sense. She's a kid. She would spy on people hearing something.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's
I'd be
okay.
walking around just to see what's going on. But
Yeah, you'd probably see Anto open the door or something.
Yeah. I'm not that quiet. Just to be sure. So.
Yeah. Surprised you're standing upright, especially on the ship, considering how bad you are at moving around.
Yes. Plus, I'm not trying to be quiet, so.
So are we speeding up time then, or how are we gonna just gonna do anything in the interim? I mean, I don't want to keep.
You guys
doing
wanna have a
remove
long
curse
rest?
on this thing. It's annoying.
Yeah, after
You guys
that
wanna have
long
a long
rest, I want to
Okay.
end this conversation with Booker by saying, if you're not hiding anything else, and all you want to do is just to help out, and you're not like looking for help yourself, is that what you're saying? That's what I got.
I am looking for help. I am looking for help from the other Archmages of Color, but I'm not opposed to asking for help from you or from others. But everyone is fighting their own wars now, and if I can help here, then that can at least do something for these people.
How does that benefit you? I just don't get it.
It
How does that
doesn't.
benefit you?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all, I suppose. Sometimes I just do things without really thinking.
So what I'm getting is you're an idiot. Then that's what it.
Good night, Anto.
Good night, Booker. I leave.
I do actually want to find Delian, so I'll wait for him to leave, then I'll sneak out.
Okay. You go and sneak out and find Delian. What is Delian doing at this hour?
I'm just kind of, I don't know, just meditating a bit, just trying to figure out what to do next.
Just Delian, you
Yes,
awake?
sir. Yes, sir.
May I come in?
Sure.
Hi, I wish to speak to you, if that's all right.
I'm always willing to speak to anyone.
Right. I wanted to apologize, and I feel bad for you for losing the amulet that was once excellence. I understand that must be a very terrible loss, not for the magical benefits, but for the sentimental value it held to you. And it's been weighing on my mind.
It was a big loss, but I was more annoyed that, I mean, my personal feeling was to just basically attack and kill the Kraken, but that's just my personal feeling.
I understand. And I think you'll get a little bit more use from this than I would, and I'll just take the ring of what is it? The ring of truth telling, and I'll just sit it on a table. I mean, I know it was accident, so I thought at least it would make sense to at least let you have it.
Oh, that's so very kind of you, Booker. I'm really touched by this gift. It's very ironic that we don't seem to attack monsters that are obviously evil and causing major disruptions underwater like the Kraken, but we seem to be in a rush to kill slave traders, which are a little bit more hazy in terms of what they're actually doing. Me personally, I thought the Kraken was a big evil that needed to be eliminated regardless. I mean, we're gonna have to come back and do it later anyway. So, just a feeling.
And your feeling is noted. hopefully it won't have to come to killing Rashad before we can arrest him. So, if that is all, good night, and I will just make my way back to my room.
Good night.
Take a long rest.
The Ring of Truth Telling requires attunement, and it gives you advantage on empathy rolls, Delian. You're muted. You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I mean, but I'm not, as I said, I've lost a lot of items, so it's not like, I don't have a team in space. So
You put it on?
Sure. I guess I have to tell the truth too.
What does it look like, Booker?
I don't remember exactly what the item. It was never. I don't think I ever had a description of what it did look like. I just thought it was just a very simple black kind of metallic band.
All right. We go through a long rest, and it is now the 30th day of the month, which means it's a new week, day of the week in Zin. It is around 9:30 in the morning, but every time the calendar hits on the 10th day, we roll in the faction rolls, as stuff in the world is happening all the time. As you're on a boat, the world is living and breathing, interacting. The slaves are still being gathered and sent. And we roll for the faction rolls on our faction rolls table. We're going to roll for the hordes of Bul from Ki Krishnu. They're on the island right below the Lost Isle of Fandriel. All factions of the darkness roll with advantage. We'll have Booker roll 2d20.
Okay, 2d20. Let me just open the thing up.
We roll for all factions on Orin, as this is where we are in the world.
Roll 2d20. A 7
Failure.
and a 5, yeah.
So it's a fail. As the horde, they're trying to gather strength to launch an invasion eastward towards Dustport. The Knights of Valiance, which are to the northeast at Shirebrook, they have 2 successes and 1 failure. They are trying to repel the darkness led by the commander, Marcus Darksbane. Let's have Delian roll for it. They roll straight up, no advantage.
17. I've been rolling very well, but
the Knights of Valiance now have another success. They have 3 successes. So that means they have a faction of a success. They have 2 successes in total. They are considered to be a good faction. The Kingdom of Stormfire will have Anto roll for them. They do not roll with advantage. I'm going to delete their major success, as they basically the city guard has been they're fully guarded now. Roll it up, Anto. Roll 2d20, please.
2d20s, okay.
Mm-hmm. And we have 2 campaigns that are currently in Orin to roll on this.
Okay, so I got a 17 and 19.
I'm sorry, you're just going to roll it once. And then
17, right?
The Volmar Kingdom the Boy King has assumed the throne, as the King of Dustport has died from a mysterious illness. There's rumors that death is abound, and Booker rolls 2d20 at disadvantage, as the young boy is susceptible to many temptations, kind of like King Joffrey, maybe something like that.
I'll roll in Tailspire for this.
All right, roll it up.
Give at least some sort of visual aspect so they can see it.
Sure.
Wow.
What'd you roll? Oh, 2 double ones?
Yeah. The odds of that,
It doesn't. I'm not going to ultra punish you with that. It's just that they roll with disadvantage, and then it has 2 failures. as the boy king there is very susceptible to things. They originally surrendered to the darkness and they were vassalized, but they did not give up their right to be the king. They did not install a regent lord. They merely served the darkness at the time, or they're basically vassalized by the darkness, right? But now that the boy king has been taken over and the darkness has returned, rumors of orcs far in the west are gathering to assert dominance, maybe to take it over. We'll have Delian roll for Arno, who's trying to gather the last finger from the Genie King.
Oh. 8.
He has one failure there. He has 2 successes and 1 failure. Vecna tries to escape the astral plane. Anto rolled up D20.
Jesus Christ.
2 D20s, right?
Nope, just 1 D20, please.
All right. And that is a 3.
Another failure. Vecna has failed hard this time. He has 2 failures, and so he's probably going to fail again. He only has to get 1 success to escape. And they are coming out with new adventures for Vecna later this year, I think, or next year. So that's something that could be played on. The Darkness is up. Darkness is trying to do several things in secret. The Darkness has already succeeded on one of these. We'll have a Delian roll with advantage. She has 1 success and 2 failures. She has 1 success and 2 failures. Yes. All factions of the Darkness roll with advantage.
Why? I get a 7, though.
Yes, I see that. She has a 6. Oh, yeah, 7, yeah. Delian, it's only fitting, too, because you spent 20,000 channel points earlier to give the Darkness, to harm the Darkness.
Yeah, I heard them, yeah.
What do you want to tell me a setback that the Darkness has, as the Darkness has 1 failure? How it works is there's a failure that has occurred in the Darkness, and it could be spent. And it's up to you to spend it now or in the future. And this is a major, like, faction thing. Usually means a battle is lost or something like that. You can spend it now or later. It could eventually be canceled out by success. So it's up to you if you want to spend it now or later. Would you like to spend it now and describe how the Darkness fails in some way?
I'll save it for later because I don't really know what's going on yet. So
sure. Just be warned. Just be warned though. If the Darkness succeeds, it cancels out this roll. And the next faction roll, so she has to get 3 successes, right, to cancel this out. She's acquired 3 failures, right?
Can the event be like, I don't know, Arno doesn't get the finger at all, like the finger disappears or something? So is that possible?
That's actually more of a success roll for her. The finger is being held by the Genie King. So removing the finger from the Genie King is something that she wants to do.
Yeah, so I would like to do that if I can. Either the finger comes into my possession or something. I don't know, but an accident or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, do you want the finger to come into your possession?
Yeah, sure. I want to pay back Arno.
That's.
Let's roll
You want to fight? You want to fight, don't you?
Let's make it. I'm trying to think how that would work.
I think it would be.
I'm really pissed. Remember, he chased. I have the temple hallowed on expectation, and also, he really.
Oh, I like this, Delian.
He just, yeah.
Delian is, D&D can be played one of 2 ways. Through cutscenes sometimes, and cutscenes are ill-advised. Let's just say, the Darkness has removed the finger, and through some happenstance, the failure of the Darkness has, in trying to hide the finger, it's ended up in the possession of the Church of Delian, to be continued.
Yeah.
The last finger of the Mouthless One.
Yeah, I want to basically have a confrontation with Garno and finish him off.
I mean, you spent 20,000 channel points. I mean, I think it's awesome too.
Sure.
So I'd rather have it in the possession of a PCE rather than an NPC. Now, this goes way back even before Booker joined, so this is actually like a year ago. We had a one shot where they killed a dragon, and the dragon had the finger and gave it to the Genie King. And that was with what's his name? His character, the Ranger. Damn it, I forgot his name. That sucks.
The vampire, or
yes, the vampire guy. He God damn it, guys! What's his name?
something with A.
I know. Azul.
Azul, that's it.
There we go. I know it was
Azul.
an A.
Yeah, Azul. He was actually brought back to life. Each finger has great power stored in it, Delian. Somehow, this wretched artifact has fallen back into the church's possession. You're on the boat, though, and you sense it like in a dream, Delian. That's the way it would be described to you. What does the dream look like? How does it feel? It has to be something abstract and weird.
I've called out to the spirit of Evonia to help us out for a change, and bring me the possession of the finger so I can get my vengeance and justice upon Arno for desecrating the temple.
And I'll say you see a few visions. You see a vision in this dream. You are approaching a cliff of some kind, and you see a wizard wrapped in robes, black robes. And his skeletal feet seem to barely touch the ground as he chants incantations of a language you don't understand. He wears a mask of iron that hides his face, but his power is palpable. You watch in awe as he casts magic, carving away a stone entranceway into the cliff with ease. In the backdrop of the once thriving city, it's now peaceful only because it has been laid waste. You see ruins and debris of what was a bustling metropolis, now reduced to rubble and ash. As the wizard completes his last spell, you notice a group of zombies shuffling behind him. They follow him obediently as he leads them into the dark cavern as he's just created from the stone. You see the first vision of the Mouthless One. And as the vision pans away from his hand, you see the finger break away. And you see it in the church. Right?
I shall destroy you, Mouthless One. I really will.
Does it have a mouth?
Awesome.
I will destroy everything of the darkness. I will burn it away, that you'll never rise again.
Hello, rollers of fate. It is currently the next day. That's all the faction rolls. Let me take a look. As we already have a major faction event in play, which is the Darkness is in play, we do not roll in the other major faction rolls. Only one major faction roll can happen at a time. The other ones are Sigrid, the Blood of Ivonia's Awakens, Idris, the God of Malice, frees the Last Titan, and the Northmen come. Those are the other three major ones that I have kind of written down. Cool. Awesome job, Delian. You guys wake up the next day. You're on the ship, and the captain says,
Delian and Booker and there's something on the horizon over there.
You forgot my name, but okay.
Well, what's your name again?
Christopher.
Christopher.
I like
as
to
you
mess with
guys
people like
as you guys make your wake above deck at 9:30 in the morning after having breakfast, you guys see on the deck of the SS Liability, you notice a large ship approaching on the sea. The ship's powerful bow cuts through the waves with ease, leaving a trail of white foam in its wake. You cannot feel a sense of respect for this impressive vessel as it draws closer and closer. The vessel is still far away, like it's coming over the horizon. It seems like you have an impeding path to it, right? As it's coming, you guys could cross paths with this vessel. Anto, you squint a little bit, make a perception roll.
All right.
You have very good eyesight.
I have very good eyesight. Yes, I do.
Captain, do you have a spyglass by any chance?
No, you don't have that fancy gnomish trinkets around here.
14.
Don't you have a spell or something you can cast to see out there?
Do I have a spell I can use to cast to see out there? I do not.
Captain Chuckle's quite knowledgeable about spells. Damn.
Yeah, apparently.
He's a captain, all right.
Anto,
Alright.
the ship looks familiar, like you've seen it before, but you'd have to get closer to really know what it is. And it's up to you guys if you want to encounter it. This is the random encounter that Shy rolled up from before.
What flag are they flying?
You can't see it from here. It's too far
It's
away.
still raining, right? That's why like
It is not raining. I will change the ambience. Yeah. It is actually clear skies right now.
oh my, something got in my eye. Ah!
Salt water gets into your eye.
Yeah, the breeze.
Flashes up from the rocking of the ship.
I mean, I could silent image a telescope, but I look through it. It's an illusion. That's all I can do.
In Monsters of Magic, you
so
can make
much
it become
fun.
real Booker.
Yeah, I could.
I'm gonna keep staring at this boat to
Too bad,
see
so
if
sad.
like if something changes as it comes closer. 'Cause
You guys want to approach the boat and get closer? This is sort of up to you guys.
I mean, are we
It's-
in?
Like, it's hard to... it's not on a direct collision course to you, but you could go at it.
Well, it's far away. I can't really tell what it is, but can I tell if it's got like cannons on it?
It's a much larger ship than yours. That's how you're able to spot it. It's come over the horizon, and you guys are heading sort of northeast. It is heading southwest. I'm sorry, you guys are heading northwest. It's heading southeast.
Well, Dillian, I know you don't like to be told what to do, but I think this is obvious. Fireball it
slaver
if it
ship
gets,
or
just in case. Just
is it
get
a
ready.
slaver ship? I don't know.
I think we should at least give them a bit of a wide berth. Better safe than never. At least within magical fireball range. Is that
Also-
fair?
Also, Booker, can you like have that magical thing that you can send me into that ship just in case if it gets serious?
If I can send you into that ship, I think I
Yeah.
could. If we are close enough, I could take both of us.
I mean, would you want to get into? Well, you get the Tritons. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, but again, if you train me, I could learn how to use it well.
Well, better
The-
time.
the-
Right now is good. A lot
The
of
range
training.
the range of a fireball is 150 feet, so you guys can determine what you want to do.
We just gotta wait to see what happens. For now, doesn't somebody have like a equipment to look at this from far away?
Does anyone else in our
The
party
captain
have-
of this ship, Captain Chuckles, you look at something like.
That costs a lot of gold. I mean, we're just making our
But you're-
way here.
You're the captain. That's something like 101 for the captain of the ship to have.
Well, you go look below deck and see if you can find it.
I guess I'll do that.
Go make an investigation roll, Anto.
Anto, I don't think he.
I got a 9.
Nope, not high enough. Unfortunately, they don't have a spyglass. A spyglass in apparently like medieval times, I guess like making lenses and things
Yeah.
is very difficult. So it costs 1,000 gold for a spyglass.
Yeah. I say we
Like-
just make it where we're not going to head on collide with them, but we can still pass by. If they come into cannonball range, I guess then we can respond. They're not going to expect magic, now would they?
Yeah, but we also gotta get ready to flee.
And also, if we want, I could just catch the the cannonball, or attempt
There we
to.
go. Then we got a plan then.
Yeah.
Good,
you guys
Dillian?
want?
Good, Vera?
Sounds good.
My blade hungers for justice, Sarah says.
Yeah. How does Vero and Barno feel about this, Renan?
I think Duro should fly over there before I cast the fireball, and then I'd cast the fireball after he's there.
Your fire does not hurt me, though I walk the path of Ivonia.
Yeah, that's why I was going to cast it after you were there. It doesn't hurt you.
Also,
Gives him
Yeah,
power.
exactly. That's why we're a good team.
to be fair, devil's advocate here, that could be a slaver ship, and I don't know if you'd want to fire a fireball at a bunch of slaves.
Yeah, I know.
You could
It
hurt.
wasn't really That's not my first choice. I haven't really thrown a fireball as Delian very often at all. So
Well, who have you been firing fireballs at, Stellian? The Cardinal?
Wait a second.
I've been using other powers.
Guys, wait a second. I remember something from a little while ago. This might be the ship of the slavers that was just going out for the port. That the dragon Cross, I'm not gonna say the name. Cross, that's the name. Showed us. This might be the ship.
So,
Until you squint a little harder, and your memory comes back as you remember the pool that Ysuricross showed you. You're correct. It is the slaver ship. You gain inspiration.
I do it. I do it. Inspiration to kill this guy.
What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to approach the slaver ship, or
Guys, this is a slaver ship and it's heading our way.
how does everyone feel about a free boat?
It might have a spyglass on it, so yeah.
Yes, there you go. Now you're thinking.
All right.
Free boat.
Wait,
What are we gonna do with the free boat?
Sell it. What do you want?
yeah, sell it for money.
Sail it under the
Hey.
flag of your god? I don't know. You'll have the church will have a boat. How about that? But if this is the slaver's vessel, then we should expect for some sort of if we're going to try and take it or deal with the slave traders, we will experience some resistance. How about that?
Let me check something. I could cast clairvoyance, which would.
What
I don't know what
for?
the range is.
Oh yeah, how
Just
close?
to see who's on there. Just to see
How many?
Clairvoyance has 1 mile range. So
Ooh.
actually, if I cast it, I can see what's on board and who's doing what. Basically, can I do
Yes.
that?
Well,
You could cast it inside the.
if you can look at them, I bet it's better if you can look at something or someone that has, I don't know, like a vibe.
Well, clairvoyance
some
creates
Booker vibe.
Clairvoyance creates an invisible sensor on the ship, so I can look at what's going on and who's there and whether they're slaves or whether they're just
I need
soldiers
numbers.
or whatever.
We need numbers as well.
Can I do that? I cast clairvoyance. I'll use 3 spirit.
You're muted, Jim.
He's not. I don't think.
No, you're right. I just
Oh.
sometimes try to click my mic so I don't get the pop up from Zoom. Delian, you could also cast as a ritual.
Sure. I'll cast either way. It doesn't matter. I mean, I casted clairvoyance.
You have to tell me what you want to do. You want to wait 10 minutes and have the ship get a little closer?
How close is it now?
We'll say about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can wait 10 minutes, I guess.
Using practice spellcraft, you open yourself to a familiar point far from wherein you're able to perceive an area of magical sight or sound. Immediately, a sensory information begins flooding your consciousness. So what I have here I can't actually use for the stream. I mean, I can try, I guess. Because I only have it set up for 4 people. What I'm going to do is toggle the visibility here of the ship out here. Give me a second.
Hey, Booker, I got an idea. I don't know if you're on with it, but you got that trident, and you can do a wall to stop it in its track.
I mean, I could, yes. I don't know how much force that.
Yeah, they cannot move that wall. That wall stays there.
It's a dome, really, but I understand.
You can you can switch it to a wall.
No, it's only a dome. That's what was established.
Oh, so it's just a dome all the time?
Yes, I believe. Yeah, that's what the spell.
Because it's wall of force, right?
It's the spell. Yes, it's basically if you want to know what the invulnerable wall is made of, it functions essentially as the force of a wall of force, which means
But it's not the spell then.
No, it technically is the spell. It's just using it as one of the functions of the spell, because wall of force you can choose to make it as panels or as a sphere.
So you're telling me that you cannot like choose? It's always stone.
No, it's always the sphere for the trident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, still, it can't be moved if you put that spear right in front of it. So
I suppose.
So here is the map of the ship. Right here.
Wow.
Ship.
That is massive.
So this is the sensor that you pick up, Delian. There's probably a good like dozen crewmates up on here. I have it here. It's not technically here. I just have it here so I can copy and paste it over, depending on how you want to approach the ship. But there is a dozen guys. You see the ship flies the flag of the Lynx, and there appears to be a nobleman here who works for the Lynx, right?
Yeah, so it is a slaver ship.
Make a perception roll, Delian. The DC is high, though.
For me, it wouldn't be perception, right? It would be...
it's awareness. That's correct.
Awareness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, let me just double check the...
Can you imagine if Rashad is that nobleman?
She appears to be a dwarf.
You said attention? You said attention, right?
That's
not
correct.
awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused when you said awareness.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy.
If I...
So I need to roll 2d6. Hold on.
Yep.
17.
You don't spot it with the sensor.
Ah, crap. Oh well. Too bad I don't have inspiration. Whatever.
I mean,
what else do you guys want to do? You guys have about 10 minutes before the boat passes you and it becomes difficult to pursue it.
I mean, we're going towards it. We're not going to let this ship go.
I don't know if the Geos spell would allow Delian to let it go at this point, considering it's an act of slavery. So, not trying to throw you under the bus here about the situation, Delian. I'm just saying.
I don't think this counts necessarily, but certainly, it doesn't help, right? So.
I mean.
What do you mean? We're going to encounter this right now. We're gonna have to try to stop it.
Yeah. Should we
do
something?
Delian?
Yeah, I mean, is that what you want to do? I mean, it's obviously a slavery ship, but the problem is that we don't... What's the numbers? Do we have any numbers in terms of people besides the noble?
I mean, we got you and Fireball.
There is like a few deckhands. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, there's people up there, but there is someone from the Lynx up there. She's a dwarf. You can tell by like a pin that she wears. It's like a guild insignia.
Mm.
This is your chance to decide how you want to approach the encounter, if at all.
So do you guys want to attack, or what do you want to do? You want to pass it by, or what's your feeling on this thing?
We're going to attack it.
I guess we are going to attack it?
All right, Booker, get ready that spell. We're going in there.
Oh, no.
All right, I guess you have to roll initiative then, right?
Well, what we're going to do is, are the ships coming together like this?
So
see how my hands are moving?
I'm hoping that
or are we getting
Booker...
head on, or what?
Not head on, definitely.
Yeah,
no. We would be crushed.
No, that's what I'm trying to say, Booker. I'm hoping that you and I can get to the standard that you can use that dome to put it right in front of that ship to stop it in its tracks.
Wouldn't that just cause it to? I guess it would hit it, but it would stall for a bit. I guess we can do that and just approach for like closer.
We can always take the slaves and just keep them on board on this one.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why not?
Because as soon as we get close enough to do that, they may open fire on us.
Well, if they hit a dome out of nowhere under the ship, that ship's going to start to sink. It's a matter of they're going to be on panic while we have a plan: get the slaves out of there, and they're going to the bottom of the ocean.
Slaves, I feel like, especially since they're treating them more less than second-class citizens and more like objects in this case, they would rather maybe ditch the slaves and try and save themselves.
Yeah, but we're not going for them. We're going for the slaves.
I guess. Adelian, please help. I don't need Anto making decisions.
Well, how about this, Delia? Why don't you throw a fireball at their sails? They can't escape without sails.
Well, let's wait till it gets. Are we closing with it, or are we gonna just tack it? Or I mean, it seems kind of silly, right? Shouldn't we close with it first?
Yes, we could.
Why? Communicate with them?
No, what I'm saying is let's get closer so we can board it, so that we can take the ship without killing all the slaves, which is what you want to prevent, right?
I don't want to kill the slaves. Yeah.
I mean, also a fireball is not. I mean, yeah, we'll kill a lot of people, but mostly slaves.
Not the slaves, not the people. I'm saying just use a fireball to their sails. That shit's flammable.
He just wants
to catch fire.
Okay.
I want to prevent them from running away.
Let's get closer because we still don't know the numbers of the guards and stuff either. So
I guess we'll get closer.
There's about a dozen sailors up there, Donnie.
I don't think all of them are armed. If they're armed, it's just sailors.
You guys have said that you want to approach this encounter, but I'm asking you, how are you going to do it?
Side by side, like if we had cannons, we'd shoot it with cannons, but no. So.
Yeah. We had coffins, but now those are gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is copy this over and move it into a more... I'm going to try to move it into a position where I'm going to do the best I can here. See which is easier. The thing about moving models in Tailspire, it's not that easy. I'm going to try to copy your guys' ship over. And see if that works.
I can also create something called an obscurement of Ivona, which means that I can create a 30-foot radius, kind of like a death fog a little bit, and essentially make them blind as well. And I don't know what our strategy could change depending on what you want to do.
Can't you also make a whirlpool?
I don't know if I can do anything with water. Hold on.
Both of those things will catch us as well.
In water, I say gesturing to the sea.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think I have any water spells or water powers.
That's fair.
I hope you guys don't get any crazy ideas.
Captain says.
Well, if we do have any crazy ideas, you'll be the first to know.
Captain, we have an idea. No.
As you guys get close to, you guys are getting close to it, right?
Yes, we are.
To the ship.
We are, right? We are.
Yeah, so yes, you guys see where I moved you? Mm-hmm. One of the crewmates goes, "Ahoy there!" What do you guys do?
Before we've gotten close enough, I definitely would have changed the colors of my robe and just made it more seaworthy, I suppose.
Okay.
Just blend in.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Wait. Do we still have the sails with the insignia of the leaks?
No.
I believe so. We didn't throw it out.
Booker removed it. It was an illusion thing, right?
Oh, right. It's an illusion.
Yes.
I'm going to also cast Aid on everybody, so we all have 26 extra temp hit points.
Okay.
How much? 26?
26.
Yeah, 26.
Use 2 rights, right?
I believe Aid is 2 rights, yes.
You can also cast it as the spell as well, right? So you have a
Yeah,
couple
but I'm just going
options,
to cast
right?
as the right.
Okay.
I'm going to cast as the right for now. That's fine.
Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything before we encounter the sailor here, screaming, "Who are you?"
If you want, I could definitely try to at least talk them into stopping for us, or at least helping.
Like asking for
Helping.
help. Asking
I
for help,
have,
yes.
I have a bit of psychological magic that I could use.
Let's do that.
Charms.
Let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that, yes.
Okay. I will pull out a small, a bit of honeycomb and just a little bit of drop of oil into it, press it onto my tongue, and it dissolves. And as they say, "Ahoy there," I wave them down and I say, "Ahoy! I would like to." We would like to see if we could get some help here. We are in need of aid, and I feel like we could
repairs or something.
repairs. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not good on the spot with stuff like this. We are in need of repairs and aid. Perhaps you could help us. And I'm casting suggestion
On this guy, so he's like kind of like just a crewmate. I will make a roll with him.
Wisdom save.
And
Gotcha.
this guy, I have a few different stat blocks I'm using. Let me just organize them a little bit.
Okay.
Alrighty. I roll a 17. A saving throw. I roll a very high roll, natural 17.
Then you get advantage as well.
Oh, yes. I get advantage on this roll. I have
It
two
doesn't.
advantage.
It doesn't matter because he already beat it.
It matters because it's using it right now.
Yeah, I use the advantage. I was given to it by Shy earlier. Thank you, Shy. And Shy gave me another one just a second ago. He shakes it. He says, "What foul magic is this?"
It's
Lies!
repairs.
Lies! I
Teleport us.
sense your evil.
Teleport us, Booker. Teleport us right now.
Hold on.
Be on your way before I call the rest of them on you.
Rest of the what?
I'm just trying to see if they know that I tried to charm them in the. If it says, because normally it does say.
It's typically because it's a saving throw ability, so he feels the effect go over him, and he feels it pass. Right. Whenever a creature resists a saving throw, they feel it.
Okay.
They feel the charm effect. That's kind of how I have it.
Okay. Well, Anto.
Let's go.
Do we roll initiative?
Dimension door.
Okay, where do you want to teleport? As you cast a 4th level spell, right?
Yes. Where
Okay.
would be the best spot, Anto?
Let me see right
I
here.
think it's up to 100 feet or something.
500.
500. So you can go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Where is that nobles? The dwarf thing?
Dwarf
The
thing.
dwarf is right here.
Yeah. Let's
yeah,
go
but-
over there. If we immobilize the captain or whatever it looks like to be the person paying, it's easier for us.
That's fair. Vero, please try and catch up, and I will teleport us over there.
All right. I will try to guard the cardinal if I can. Did you guys teleport? Shift click where your model wants to be.
Well, I'm going to
Shift
right now.
left click wherever you want your model to be.
Oh,
Don't
this is
know
my
where you
character.
guys-
So you can only dimension door one person, I think, right?
I can
So-
dimension door myself and him and Anto.
With the person you touch, one single person, right?
Yeah, sadly I cannot, unless I wanted to start ferrying people onto
Yeah.
the ship.
Max target is considered 2 Delian that I have written out here in Monsters of Magic. So,
How far away are they from us, from the ship?
they're as far as I just put the models out where they said ahoy. They looked like to be about 70 feet away, right, or 80 feet.
Okay. I wasn't.
And
told
it's
that.
difficult for me to move. Like I said, I can't just in Tailspire. I can't change this model to be its own unit, right? So I can't just like easily move the ship with you guys on it. And even in
Okay,
stuff
so
like
it's about
Tabletop
70
Simulator,
feet.
it would be hard. Yeah, so
it's
it's sort
70
of like
feet.
these things where if you really want me to, I can easily create like a plot of land, which will represent the ship, rather than trying to move the ship forward and deleting the ship. But how it works, Delian, is as we travel across here. Let me see. It's hard to see my ball, but as we travel, like every round, you're going to move a little closer. But the ship is not going to let you skim up next to it, right? There's a guy up on the rudder there. There's another captain on the other ship, and he's preventing the rudder to go. But as we dimension door in, the pirate captain says, not the pirate captain, but the dwarven woman here, who is a part of the Lynx, looks shocked and confused. He says, "Apprehend these wizards!" And we roll initiative.
I am a wizard
right?
for sure.
You guys get to roll initiative. Here we go.
Yeah, I get. He is the greatest wizard of our time.
I roll with advantage.
I roll with advantage too.
Yes.
Yeah, you roll
The
12.
greatest wizard of our time. That actually sounds pretty good.
I got a 10. Wait, that's high.
Yeah.
How I will play with Vyro and Barnon is if they. I also have the crewmates here. The crewmates can be played by you guys as well. We will give them the bandit stat block. These are your guys' crewmates. I got Delian.
I got a
we got
9.
Booker.
Not a great roll.
Who wants to take care of Vera or Barnon's choices?
I was gonna have. That's why I had Jack playing Vyro. Just because. But if you got, I will have Delian play Vyro. We'll put Vyro last though. Delian, what'd you get for initiative?
9.
Okay. We got Anto ahead of you, then Vyro. We got Booker up first. I rolled ahead of Booker, so I'm gonna put out my guys now. Let's see if we can do this. This fight is a little complex.
1, 2.
I'm not gonna be that hardcore about it. I'll try my best.
3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
I think I got all the guys here. Let me see if I can move a few of them around.
That is very interesting. So, did you use like pillows to make the sails?
This model is made by someone else.
Oh.
But let's take a look. No, it looks like logs. They use logs to make the sails. I've seen a few different types of sails that they use. Some of them are able to make with cloth, and then some are logs.
They look like
alrighty.
rolled up.
Yeah, they look like rolled up rugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll rugs.
Nice.
The mage is up first. He casts a spell. What do you guys do?
Cast a spell. Is it visible to us what it is? This close.
In D&D, the rules is written. You have to use your reaction booker to identify the spell.
And that fire is
from Xanathar's.
To hit it.
Okay. Sure. I'll identify what it is.
Okay, you use your reaction to do so. Do you want to do that?
You know what? No. I'm
Okay, what do you want to do? Anything? Okay, the spell goes off, and you see her illusion makes something vanish, all providing hardest to sustain, and she vanishes before your eyes.
The dwarf. Right?
The dwarf vanishes. What do you guys do?
So that does not trigger an attack of opportunity? Oh, well, no, it's not moving away. So.
Well, is it our turn?
She's up first.
Okay.
Does it look like it blinked away? Or is it just...
Unknown. Anto, you get... I'm going to have Anto make a perception roll.
I know what this is. I think I know what this is.
We'll use Raimundo's advantage roll with you, so you get to roll with advantage.
Perception roll with advantage?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a 15.
You feel her walking away from you. You can provoke an attack of opportunity if you want.
With disadvantage, I'm guessing.
If you want to just attack her.
I might try swipe at something. Like,
you see like the footprints going away, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, where that footprint is, I'm going to attack. Right? Yeah.
Okay, you roll an attack roll with disadvantage.
Which direction is she moving? Well,
22 with disadvantage. Does it hit?
Wow.
Roll damage.
It's going to be 9 damage.
Okay. And I also make a concentration check with her. She passes. And then I move her into a different position. You don't see where she's at. Her turn is over. Booker's up.
All right. This is going to be fun. All right. Let's see here. I am going to summon. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's make this as complicated and unfun as possible. I'm going to pull out the snakeskin glove and an eggshell and smash it. I'm going to cast Arcane Hand. And as part of the bonus action, I think I'm definitely going to smack the captain off the boat, or at least try and grab him.
You want to try to punch the captain?
Yeah. Commandeer.
Remember, I think our mage hand was kind of buggy.
Yeah.
And remember, like, this is what the mage hand looked like? Hey, everybody, I have a hand sticking out of my side.
Oh.
It's large, though, right?
Yeah, it's a large thing. It's a large object. It has as much hit points as I do, so it has a total of 77.
Oh my,
all right, well, there's your mage hand. Let me see if I can give you permission.
There are no slaves on deck, right? I assume.
The slaves appear to be below deck. That's right, Delian.
Okay.
And let's see here.
There you go, press. There's your thing. You get to summon it where you want. The captain is, right there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to, let's see here. Would it be Forceful Hand? I'll do Grasping Hand.
Okay.
So he needs to make a, let's see here. Okay, if he's medium or smaller, the target is medium or smaller, I have advantage on the check while the hand is grappling.
Roll an attack. You have to roll a grapple check, though, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I have to use my spell DC, so a spell attack. So D20 plus 8. That would be, please roll good. Okay, 17 plus 8. So
you roll. So your main roll would be 17, and you add your stuff, right? You grapple the captain.
I believe he has to make a.
I failed, so you're grappled with him.
Okay, he'll take 2d6 plus my spellcasting modifier, so 4. So he takes a total of 10 force damage as he is crushed and restrained.
Your hand reaches out, wraps around the captain. You just hear the bones begin to crunch a little bit.
My apologies. This is going to be a seizure of vessel. And I'm just going to have the hand slowly move up and just carry him upward a little.
Okay, he's moving up a little bit. Is that the end of your turn, Booker?
I'm going to go over and commandeer the wheel. I'm just going to walk over to where it was.
Sure. Okay, we'll move the captain like here a little bit.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Supposed to have breaks.
First mate is up and sees one of the first mates up and sees Booker there. Unhand the captain! He charges forth to Booker. They get 2 attacks with the mace.
Interception.
Okay.
What
do you want? Is it an attack of opportunity, or how does it work, Anto?
When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage.
Anto, you use your reaction.
All right. But it was the other... Oh, no, you're right.
Yes. Thanks for that, Booker. Yeah, you're right. Attack number 1 with the mace. What's your AC, Booker?
My AC is 17.
Okay, doesn't hit in the first one. Second attack. Doesn't hit either. Anto's up.
No need for my reaction, because you got it. Well,
you got it back
Your-
now,
your,
so
your reaction resets at the start of your round. Yep.
okay, so if I understand, when I hit something with my sword and they're trying to move away, they can't move away, right?
That is from Sentinel. If you have Sentinel,
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I never used that.
that would be good if you had something.
It would be great. So I'm gonna move towards. Well, no, because I'm gonna be out of range. So, yeah, protect my guy over here, the booker, and I'm gonna attack this guy that's hitting him.
okay.
So first attack, 16 to hit.
They have an AC of 12.
It's gonna be 10 damage. And I'm gonna attack one more time. It's gonna be 17
Your
again.
longs- You push your blade past your buckler, and you pierce into him.
Another 12 damage.
He's badly hurt.
And after that, I'm going to. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna move. Whoop. No. I'm gonna move.
You're gonna provoke
here.
him. Okay, you want to move next to that guy? All right.
Yeah.
Pirate knife thrower is up. He sees you. The captain's been handled. Get over here. Moves up 30. Throws a dagger at Booker. Natural 20.
The Booker, well, you throw the dagger, it goes and hits him in the head, and then a version of Booker just falls and hits the floor as I'm going to use my reaction ability. Which basically means, what is it? My ability, which is a feature called, if I can find it, Illusory Self.
Okay, where do you want to move?
Oh, no, it's just an automatic miss.
Oh, but where do you go? Don't you teleport?
Oh no, it's just a fake version of myself that was in front of me. It's a safety net, essentially.
You don't like move anywhere though after that? Like see what I'm saying? Like I move you like 5 feet away?
I mean, if you want to, that makes sense, but
it makes more sense to do that.
it's fair. Just a second Booker standing there. Oh.
You kind of like slip back off the wheel and like the illusion of you just fades and falls down.
Painfully, sadly, agonizingly. It was almost lifelike, almost real.
Oh, give me a second. Let me pull this guy up really second.
Okay. Yes, but to give context, once per short rest.
Yes. Okay. Delian is
So Snake Eyes is not visible, right?
Captain Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes is being crushed by Booker's Big B's hand or arcane hand.
So he is visible or he is invisible?
Kinda. I'm holding him up in the air. Of course, but he's
the reason I'm asking is I'm trying to cast a kind of a finesse spell, so I just need to know if he's visible or not. That's all.
You tell me what you want to do, bud. He's visible.
Well, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the 4 people next to my companions there, at 5th level.
Right here.
Yeah. So the 4 people around the 2 my companions. So basically. So I'd be like,
the problem with hold person
I'll
is
chant something and I'd be like, it's time for you to stop moving. So, and I think the DC, I have to roll the DC on that, right?
See, the problem is, Delian, if I measure out the ship, like here, you're 150 feet away. Hold person has a range of 30.
70 feet.
No, it's a range of 60. I would say probably in a round or 2 you would be close enough, but you could definitely probably cast it up closer here to like these guys right here. You wanted to.
You could probably.
I'll say these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys here.
Well, I mean, the whole point was to hold the guys next to them, but yeah, I guess I'll cast on those guys. 4 of them, then.
All right, let me see.
Yeah,
there's 4 guys. There's 4 guys up here. I'll make a saving throw for each one of them here.
I need to make a DC roll, right? Don't I?
Yes, you add your make a D20 roll, then add your bending weapon skill.
Is that a bending, right?
That's correct. Bending weapon skill.
Where the hell is the bending weapon skill? Okay, I've got 2d6. All right, hold on a second.
This guy passes.
Oh, what the hell,
there.
man?
Yeah, so you rolled a dirty 2. So you rolled a 2.
I
That
felt
was the problem.
Yeah.
What'd you roll though? In total?
I
Because you
rolled
had your essence too.
Seven total plus
Plus
essence
your soul.
would be like 50. Plus my soul or by plus my essence?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Soul is your essence.
You
You understand?
Soul is my essence?
Soul is an essence. You have mind,
Okay, so it'd be,
a body,
it'd be
and soul.
total
Right?
12.
12. So 12 is the DC. I passed with the first guy with a 19, so he would have passed still anyways. But the other guys are just bandits. Let's roll with them.
That's a terrible roll.
Failure. Pass. And pass because he tied your 12. So 2 of them are, I'm going to say these 2 are stuck. This guy and this guy are free. One way to do it is to change the color of their base. To try to, because they don't have it. I'll add this little blue that they are stuck. They're paralyzed, right? Here we go. There you go. That's how I do it. And I get advantage on the first roll that I pass, so Shy gave me advantage. I would have passed with that roll anyways. Pirate Knife Thrower is up. He's stuck. He makes a save at the end of his turn though, right, Delian? Yes. Delian's not responsive.
No,
I fail.
I agree.
Viro's up. Does anybody want to control Viro?
I could open up his character sheet right now and take a crack at it.
I had him unassigned, but then, like, you know, Jack couldn't play him, so.
Viro.
We'll come back to you after you read it. Captain Snake Eyes is here. He is grappled with Bigby's hand. He tries to break the grapple.
I will. Does he get a? Do I get a response to roll or against the grapple like this?
You have to roll a spell attack roll.
With advantage because he is medium or smaller.
Yeah,
So.
roll it up. Mm-hmm.
That is. Oh, that was so close from being 2 natural 20s. That was so a 20 plus 8, 28. Natural 20 plus 8.
He fails. I'm just kind of going down the line with the other guys. This guy comes up to Booker and flanks Booker. He is, I'm going to say he's flanking with this guy here. I mean, technically how it works is that bases have to be touching.
Attack of opportunity from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you there. So yeah, get an attack of opportunity, Anto.
I'm kind of like a rogue. I'm in the shadows, so yeah.
I see that.
That's 27 to hit.
Roll damage, buddy.
That is going to be 12 damage.
He swings out his sword a couple times at you. It's mace, actually. Attack number 1 onto Booker. Hits Booker with an 18 for 6 damage.
Good thing I got the temp.
You want to make your concentration check?
Oh, I do. All right. So that's how. What was the damage? 6. So
6. So DC 10.
Is 10. Wait, oh no, I have to roll Constitution save. 15. I pass.
Mm-hmm. Attack number 2 does not hit. Boatman up. These guys are crew member. They're like,
Hey, we didn't sign up for this.
they say to you. They look over at Delian. The crewmen do.
You didn't tell us the plan.
No.
This wasn't a part of the pay.
Well, now you're stuck. It's tough luck.
Fighting the lynx?
The
Well,
first mate's up.
if you don't fight the lynx, then you know you're gonna have to fight us, which is it gonna be.
What should we do then?
Just don't get in the way.
I
Captain Chuckles is like,
don't get in the way, lass.
so the crewmates' turns are over. I'm going to move over to here. This guy comes up to here. And Anto, you see as this crewmate kind of comes over here to get a good shot on you, you see him bump into something, like, you know, right? You see this guy over here? He like bumps into something. He takes a shot at you though. with the light crossbow. What's your AC, Anto?
I don't got the shield on, so it's 17.
Okay, hit you with a 19 for 2 piercing damage. As a bow hits you. Get him! He yells to the other pirate guy. He kind of runs over here and takes another shot at you. I roll another 19 again. I hit you for 8 piercing. The boat guys are up. This guy's paralyzed, so he has to make a save. Fails. He's still paralyzed by Delian. This guy's free, so he moves up the ledge. He's like, kill him up here, and then get him below. He just makes a dash action. He kind of moves up to try to give the help action to Bigby's hand to pry the captain. So he makes a strength roll. Go ahead and make a roll. I roll a natural 1, so don't need to roll for Bigby's hand. This guy is not paralyzed, but he sees Delian, you know, trying to cast a spell. He sees him vanish. He pulls out a light crossbow and shoots it at Delian. I think he shoots at disadvantage because he's kind of outside the shorthand range of it. Yeah, I think it's short, but let me take a look.
And you get advantage on the next roll.
Oh,
Shooting
yeah.
at me.
No, I already used that advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting at me? Why is he shooting at me?
It is actually, he's shooting you with the heavy crossbow, so it actually hits you. It's 100 feet minimum range. Doesn't hit though, he rolls pretty low, so I roll a 13 in total. The mage is up as we go to round 2.
Could I take Vero's turn then?
Yeah, what do you want to do with Vero?
I've been looking. Vero will look to Delian and say, I could get you on that ship.
If you like, but I was going to cast something that would probably do a lot of damage anyway. But it's up to you.
Very well then. I will go by myself. And he'll just go and teleport. Well, no, he can't actually. He can't teleport. I would have to use Vorpal, Vortex Warp.
Yeah. You just want to wait here with Delian?
Yeah, he'll stay by and protect her in case of anything. I don't know.
Make a perception roll.
A perception roll for
With Viro, yeah.
for Viro. Well, I have his stats. I'll just roll on my sheet and take his perception. That would be a 5.
Okay, you don't see it. Let's go back to the mage here.
Okay.
There we go. Mage is up.
It's quite quiet. I guess it's invisible.
Barnon is coming.
Barnon?
About a half hour left. Barnon! Let's give we'll give Barnon a couple turns after the mage once he gets situated.
Barnon, good news. We're commandeering a vessel.
Good
It's the
news,
naval
everybody.
fight that you wanted to play,
The
Barnon.
naval fight. And he's gone.
And see you later. It was nice knowing ye.
I heard a tone in the air for just a moment.
We turn around to see Barton on the ship. He's gone. Well, all right.
I don't know, because going towards the invisible dwarf.
I'm just trying to think what I
leaving-
want to do with this lady.
Yeah, I'm here thinking, should I like leave Booker there by himself, surrounded, or I don't know.
Well,
We'll see what he does.
What's going on here?
we're commandeering a vessel.
Excellent. That's what I want to do. We don't have to pay for this one.
She casts magic missile onto Anto. First level. Now, you see 3 bolts of string out from here. They strike out at you, Anto.
Alright.
And I'll roll damage.
But
1,
she
2,
doesn't.
3.
So if she doesn't appear. That means that.
You take. Yes, she does not appear. You take 13 force damage, Anto.
13 force damage. All right.
Yeah, and she moves. Booker is now up.
All
I put
right.
Martin in the initiative count, by the way.
Let's see what I can do here. Okay, how many targets are around me? Let's see here.
Quite a
1,
bit.
2, 3, 4, 5. One of them is withheld.
Yeah.
Bonus action, I'm just going to have Bigby's hand slowly levitate outward to the right side of the ship and just release the captain.
Ah! He just
And-
drops over the ledge.
Yeah, I'll just leave. I'll put him right there, so that way he's kind of, that's where he's at. And as please keep an open mind, and I'm going to upcast 5th level. 5th level. Tasha's Mind Whip.
At who?
So that means I'm going to do, that will be, let me see here. So that's 4 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all within 90 feet of me. I need every single one of them to make an intelligence saving throw.
Alrighty. We'll start off with this guy right next to you. Intelligence save. Here we go.
Yes, you got
What's
it.
your spell save DC?
16.
This guy fails, so roll damage.
14.
Okay, he's almost dead.
14 psychic damage.
Yep. Second guy fails. He takes 14 as well. He dies. How do you kill him, Booker?
When Booker says keep an open mind, his free hand that is not controlling Bigby's hand just creates a sort of a dark orb of shadow. He lifts it up with a finger and it spreads between the 4 targets, piercing their brain.
This guy dies too, as he screams in absolute agony from like psychic shock. He almost has like a heart attack. The last guy here, the knife thrower, rolling pretty low, roll a couple 1s and 2s. This guy dies as well, Booker.
Thank you. I will turn to this one. I will say thank you for your time, and I will proceed to start walking towards out of combat with him because he cannot take reactions.
What else do you want to do, Booker?
And that's the end of my turn.
Anto's up.
Well, seeing that he's got that handle, I'm going to go straight to where that invisible person was. So I'm guessing he moved away already. Hello, how's it going, sir? I'm gonna attack you with my sword. And that is gonna be 19 to hit.
Roll damage.
So I'm gonna roll the damage, and I'm gonna use superiority dice to grapple.
As you run your sword right through him and you grapple him with your free hand, you just look at him, and a little bit of blood trickles out of his mouth. You've killed him.
Oh, is that?
And you're holding on to a corpse as you've run your sword through his heart.
So do I still use my superiority dice on the corpse?
You said you used it, so yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let me mark that off. So I'm like, oops, that was not my plan, but okay. So I will. Well, it's an extra attack, so I can just attack to the air to see if there's something.
You just swing wildly at the air to see if you can hit the woman. Roll an attack roll.
And disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Right. That's a 13 to hit the air.
You hear a chuckle in the sea breeze.
Chuckle. Alright.
A dwarven chuckle.
Creepy dwarven chuckles. Okay. That's
creepy dwarven chuckles.
That's it for me.
Delian's up.
Ento, she's lower. Stop swinging so high.
You know what? You're right.
Delian's up.
We gotta see the first mate, knife thrower, and pirate boatswain on the left here. I'm gonna
mark them off.
Sorry, what do you mean mark?
I don't know who you're casting at. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast the insect plague, and basically I'm gonna call on the powers. Instead of locusts, can I use cockroaches or something? I don't know. Just throw a whole bunch of insects at them, and the cockroaches float out of the lower decks and basically try to overwhelm these three.
All right, a few of them are still held by your spell, so I think insect plague is also concentration, right?
That's correct. So I'll be moving it around as well.
So the hold person now goes off.
The DC is a 16. I'm rolling really crappy on these DCs, but
it's okay, man.
It'll do 4d10 piercing damage from the insects.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, let me make a roll. It does. Oh yeah, it's versus my fortitude with these guys. Okay, so let me roll them up. Let me roll up the bandit guys. Roll damage. Because I take half damage. Here we go. Roll number 1. Failure. Roll number 2 is a pass, so half damage.
18. I'm just not rolling very well today.
18 damage. So I take half. I'm going to say you kill this guy as the cockroaches come out. And... Oh, I'm rolling with the wrong... Yeah, I passed with one of them, though. But they both are too weak. The cockroaches maul them. And the first mate looks back as he looks up to his boots as all these cockroaches begin crawling in through his clothing, all through his boots and everything, and begin to nibble slowly at him. He's like, ah! I'll roll a saving throw with him. I fail, so he takes, you said 18? He is fresh, so he's bloodied. You'll pay for that, you cur!
Sure, the cockroaches love you.
The persistent AoE is out, so I can put it out if you want. It's got a 20-foot AoE, right?
Yeah, 20 foot.
Let's put it like that. The two others, though, they died from it. Delian, what else do you do?
That's it, pretty much, for me. That's a full spell.
What do you say, Barnon, to this mayhem?
I'm not sure what's going on still.
You're like that guy, like Gandalf right now?
I have no
memory of this place. Byro's up.
Okay. Has the ship actually moved closer then?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a little closer. Theater of the Mind kind of thing.
Theater of the Mind. So it would be good to say it would be about maybe here.
20 feet closer.
Yeah,
it's 20 feet. So range is 20 feet closer if you need to be.
Okay. Well, then how far is it? Was it already? It would be like... I'm just trying to figure out, because 60 feet, so it's 40 feet.
Waywar just spent 15,000 channel points to harm the darkness. Hey. So again, I'll kind of propose what I have to say. Basically, what I do easy mode is I give her 2 failures, but otherwise he can decide on a special thing that he wants to do, like what we did with Delian earlier. Viro, what do you want to do, buddy?
15,000. Wow.
Viro is going to actually use his divine feature, which I recall correctly, his Radiant Soul. And flaming wings are going to explode from his back, safely not harming things, I assume, and kind of take to the sky and basically dash towards the ship.
Oh, okay.
Once we know he couldn't dash, so just he would fly towards the ship.
So here we go, like
he can move 30 feet.
So that's like 20, and then we can move. I'll say you can get to the other side of the ship. You want to avoid the mind the bugs. I'll probably put them right there. That's probably about as far as they can get, right?
Mind the bugs, yes. I do want to see what he has for meta magic. Okay. He's gonna burn a meta magic then.
Okay.
And cast a spell. He's going to cast he's going to cast Firebolt at the other one who is still in the insect plague.
Okay, roll it up. Roll an attack roll.
So his modifier is +9, so okay. So that would be a total of...
AC of 12.
AC of 12? Well, I rolled a 12 +9.
Roll damage.
That will be, he's a level 10, so that, well, he's a, yeah, level 10, so that's 2d10. So, all right. That will be a total of 5 fire damage.
5 whole fire damage. Wow.
Yes. I know, yes. Oh wait, no, actually, because he's using his feature, he can add his, I think, an extra bit of damage to it as well. On each your turn, you can deal 4 extra radiant damage to one target. You deal damage to an attack or a spell. So
nice. -4.
He does, yes, so 4 radiant damage as well on top of that.
Quite a bit. Almost dead on death's door.
All right. That's his turn.
3 HP left, boys.
The bugs will finish him off.
Oh, God. Yeah, pretty much. Captain Snake Eyes swims to the surface. You know, he's just like floating over. He's like, he's like trying to climb up back onto the ship as best he can. I'll roll an athletics roll to him. You
Wasn't he also paralyzed?
This is the guy over the ship. Like, you threw over the ship. You kind of crushed with Bigby's hand, so he's just trying to climb back up.
Yeah,
I roll an athletics roll to him. I roll a dirty 20, so he's able to climb up, and he's just climbing up the ship right now. But he's down here probably, right? And he's climbing up. So I'll move him up a little bit like that.
Damn, he's swims
Barnin! Welcome to the adventure, Barnin. You are up, and your turn is up, Barnin. As they have tried to commandeer the slave ship, and you said you wanted a naval battle, well, damn near you got one.
I'm in range of anybody right now where I'm standing. I don't know relative where everything is, but I'll just use Vicious Mockery on the nearest enemy and Bardic Inspiration on the nearest person.
Okay, roll for... Do I have to make a saving throw with Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw 17.
This poor guy in the thing is... He is getting... How do you mock this guy up here who's badly being swarmed by a bunch of insects?
Also, yeah, and burnt. So.
I don't know. He's what is he? Who is he?
It's right here. He's like a little thug.
You seem to be having trouble with the insects, friends. How about you join them?
No! Roll damage. Oh, 5 damage, and you kill him. Who do you want to inspire?
Who's within range of me?
You can give it to Delian or
Captain
Delian's
Chuckles.
the only one here, or Captain Chuckles, or yourself.
I'll give it to Delian. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Pirate First Mate is up. He was next to. Let me see where he's at. Let me click him.
Oh,
resume.
Next to the mage hand.
He was next to the mage hand.
Yeah, based on your rules that you've chosen, he only has 2 action points because I hit him with the mind whip.
Because it reduces an action point?
Yes,
Or does he just lose his reaction?
He loses his reaction, and he can only on his next turn use an action, a bonus action, or a move action. But you ruled that instead to just remove one action point.
Yeah, it's much easier to do that. So he moves up and makes 1 attack.
Okay.
Here we go.
I intercept from over here. I can't.
Oh no! All right, I'm trying to pull up the sheet here. What happened? Oh,
You might actually hit me. I don't have anything. I don't have any tricks.
Trying.
He ran out of cards.
There we go. I roll a 19, Booker. I do hit you as he swings his mace at you. Get over here.
Booker draws blood and it's red. Yeah, just all over.
He hits you for 2 bludgeoning damage. Roll a concentration check on Bigby's hand.
All right, let me see here. That's so -2. So I'm at 18 now. Concentration check. That's a 17.
Pass. The crew on the ship, which goes up to Captain Chuckles, they look over at Barnin and say, "We didn't sign up for this shit."
Things happen.
Barnin, we missed your music. What the fuck, man? We need a good sea shanty to get us all, tied knots and shit. And see, without your leadership here, we've done an attack the links.
Life.
You're
usually
tired?
means you don't get to do the things you want.
Man, get this man a coffee.
The guy goes over here. He sees Anto on the other side of the bridge, and he says, "Down!" Shoots a crossbow at you.
What? I didn't hear you.
He reloads his crossbow. He's like, "I'll get you. Don't worry." This guy comes over to Anto. You feel something brush by you.
I swing at it if I get the reaction to.
You don't get the reaction to you, and she casts a spell. Let's pull it up. And she sees Booker over there too, and Booker's with range. Thanks for measuring it out, Booker.
Oh, no problem.
As she hits her own men, and you hear a whisper, she's like, "A few dead sailors won't bother the Lynx." And you see as she begins to twirl, you see the gestures in front of you, Anto. And she twirls her hand, and in a final gesture, a whirlwind erupts from it and roars outward. Flakes of snow and shards of ice materialize in the freezing air, whipping the ever-widening circles and blast fans from her fingertips. The skin on her hand grows pale and tingles with the cold, but it's nothing compared to what the spell inflicts on you. She rolls cone of make a dexterity saving throw.
This is coming from here, or is coming from behind me?
You cannot see the target, Booker. Your counterspell fails.
Okay.
Mark the counterspell on your sheet. No, I'm not that much of a douche. No, you just can't see the target. Okay. I just think that's probably how it would work, is you can't counterspell. You have to visibly see the target.
Yeah, because counterspell, it does say you have to attempt to enter creature.
But you're right, Booker. But she blasts you out. You both have to make dexterity saving throws.
Does Bigsby's hand have to?
Bigsby's hand has to as well.
And does the other crewmate here have to as well?
Yes, I'm going to do it with the crewmate guy too, yes.
I got a natural 20 on that save, -3, 17.
You take half damage. The crewmate rolls on natural 1, and he turns into a shard of ice as a coat of cold, and he drops over right before you, Booker, and shatters.
I rolled Bigsby's hand rolls a 3, and I rolled, I think, a 14.
Okay, let me take a look at the spell save sheet. Let me roll the bending save on this guy. I roll a 17, so you fail. I roll a natural 10 plus the skill roll plus the essence. So I roll 17, and so Booker and the Big B hands fails. I roll 33 cold damage.
All right.
Booker is up.
Okay.
Half of 33
is 16.
Yes, half.
Or 17.
Is 16, because you round down.
Oh, you round down? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Booker's up.
I'm up as with Big B's hand as a bonus action.
I'm sorry, but let me go before we go to Booker. Something
concentration.
Happens. Yeah, roll concentration first. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 17. I'm good.
Okay.
Well, actually, have a.
Before that happens, before the top of the round happens, I have to add a familiar friend. As Delian, you see on the ship a giant hand, and you see the hand just charged with electricity, and you see the other hand reach up and board the ship, and you see Tabrog board the ship.
Which ship?
This ship where we are
Your
right now,
ship.
for sure.
Oh no, the other ship.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Barnard is over there. It's fine.
And I'll add him to the initiative
which
count.
ship are they boarding? The other ship that we're on? Or?
Look at the map.
Our ship.
He says,
Well, you decided to fight the dragon without me. And you attacked the Lynx.
what do you say, Delian and Barnon?
Well, it's time for us to die then, I guess. You'll have to kill us.
We've done no such thing. Well, we've attacked the Lynx, but dragon's another matter entirely.
If his size were the only terrifying thing that would be enough, this giant stands 3 stories tall but your hair stands at the end is about to seem to sizzle. The wind pulls at you like a river's current as the giant wields a lightning bolt-shaped sword as long as a ship's mast. And this is what he looks like.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But that's his turn as he just kind of boards the ship. Now we're up Booker.
Oh, all right. Well, Big B's hand, like I was, sorry, Arcane hand. I don't know who Big B is. So let's see here. It can move 60
Professional
feet
trademark.
as part of its bonus action. So it's going to move. It's going to fly under the sail, or at least around it, or fly under. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go up to this guy and motion backhand him off the ship. Which is the forceful hand. So I'm going to push him 5 feet off the ship. So
you make an attack roll, or is this a opposing grapple check?
It's a athletics check, I believe. I need to make a strength check, advantage against him because he is medium sized.
Roll it up. This is such an awesome spell. I'm glad you're using it. The first time I've seen do it. The next PC roll has disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage. Roll the 7.
I would roll just.
Who does this?
Well, it
does
disadvantage.
If it would it would remove the advantage. So then it would just be the first roll, which was 8.
That's right. We'll say it's an 8.
It was a 16 against whatever his athletics.
Pass. I rolled. This is just like a common sailor. You know, he's not used to fighting powerful magic. He says.
Okay.
He says, "I'm still the best dragon, guys." You bash him off. Roll damage.
I don't think it actually does. Forceful just kind of knocks him. So he just
falls
kind of
into the sea.
Oh, he moves 5 feet plus a number of feet equal to 5 times my spellcasting ability. So he moves 25 feet. Horizontally.
Yeah, there's actually rules for that where if you like slap someone into the wall, it does like I think similar like half damage or something. I know there's rules related to that. So you can like punch people into the wall like that.
Yeah, he has a strength of 26, which is very fun.
All right, that's your bonus action, Booker.
And as my action, I am going to just slowly walk over here. Do I see the captain or hear him? Do I just
you look over the edge and he's climbing up right here. He looks up at you and he's like,
ahoy!
I'll get you!
No. No. And I'm just gonna cast I'm just gonna sling a firebolt at him.
Roll an attack roll.
I thought I was gonna cast grease on the wall.
No, I wish I had that. No. So that's
His AC is a little higher. It does not hit. He has an AC of 14.
Scatters against the wind.
He's the captain.
All right.
The nearest with me.
Sure, why not? And that'll be my turn.
The trident whispers you, Booker, show your true power.
Oh, you want to see my power? All right.
Anto's up.
All right, so I should have seen where that spell from the invisible dwarf came from, right?
Maybe. You cover your look. You see, you're just covered in like frost.
Booker, did you see where that come from?
I'm a little busy at the moment. The captain's not gone.
Well, so there's nobody here with me. Can I like try and see if there's, I don't know, like something moving around or making noise? Well, it's hard to notice that. You know what? Can I just grab a potion and just like
make a perception
throw the liquid
roll.
around?
Yeah, you want to use a potion or something and throw it in front of you?
Throw the liquid around, like all around me to see if it can hit something invisible.
Okay. Well, what potion do you use?
I got 4 potions of healing. So
okay, so you use one of them. This is like your action to do so, though, Anto.
Yes.
And it successfully works. As you splash it in front of you, it covers her, and she is revealed now.
I'm like, there you are, and I'm gonna do action surge, and I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
First hit is gonna be, come on, hit. Don't fail me now. 24 to hit.
Roll damage.
Yeah, that's the first damage, 13 damage, plus I'm going to use my superior dice and do disarming attack.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it has some sort of like an item in a hand to use spells or something. So
Yeah. She has like
So
a
it's
little
gotta-
arcane focus here, right?
yes, so it's gotta do a saving throw of strength, DC 17.
All right. Fails.
Oh yeah, and the damage for the is a D10. Or was it D10? There's a D10.
Where
So
do you
that's
want as you wrap her, you cut into her and then you swipe your blade across her arm. It goes up her arm and it rips across the grip off her orb. Where do you want her orb to go?
Well, the drop always falls to the feet, so it just falls down.
Okay.
And that's gonna be an additional 6 damage from the die.
Yep, I got that.
And I'm gonna attack it one more
She's
time.
badly hurt.
Pick the
That's a
orb
natural
up.
20, 30.
Roll another natural 20 to see if you do quad damage.
Come on.
Big money, big money, big
No,
money.
11.
Roll damage. So how you do is you roll damage and then pretty much we add 8 to it, right?
Add 8 to it. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
18
so-
damage then.
Yeah, for a critical. How do you kill the mage?
Oh, I'm gonna kill it? Amazing. I'm gonna go for that sweet neck. I'm gonna cut it. Cut it all the way horizontal.
I know, I was trying to
Okay.
look for Conan memes where you're like, you're decapitating someone. There's got to be a Conan one out there.
Yeah.
You just
If
swing
I
her-
can see you, you're just immortal. Yes.
You twist around and you take your long sword with both hands. Yeah, you scream and then you hit right across the neck through the jugular, but it's enough force to sever the dwarf's head, and the dwarf's head just rolls right below her. It looks up, eyes, it blinks once right next to the orb, which you just disarmed.
Yes. And well, that's my action. I still got
Okay.
my bonus action, but I can't do it. Nothing. I don't need it to use. So I'm just gonna move towards here, where Booker is. That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah. Delian's up.
I'm going to do a restoration of spirit with one of my rights, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
then I'm gonna move my character if I can. Can I move it?
Okay.
That doesn't
Yeah,
seem
you sure can.
Okay. I'm gonna move it up here, and I'm gonna call on the power of Ebola, and basically throw a rebuke using one right and one spirit on the giant. Is
Yeah,
it a
let me take a
storm
look.
giant? I don't even know what kind of giant it is.
Unknown.
It does 21d4, so
21d4.
Rebuke is a 2-action point ability. You've already used a move. That's 1 action point. And your spirit rejuvenation, that's another action point. You only have 1 action point remaining.
okay. In which case, I
You
won't
understand how it
move
works?
then. I'll stay. Yeah, stay where
Okay,
I
you
am.
want to
then.
move back?
I
Okay.
put- yeah.
Oh,
Man overboard!
I fell overboard.
oh,
Help him
Someone
out,
get-
Barnon!
No, but
We
what I'll do
need
is
you,
I'll-
Barnon!
somebody get the net.
Yeah,
The
I'll
fish
do
net.
the rebuke. I'll do the
Barnon's
rebuke
building
anyway,
a car or somewhere.
so- I'm almost out of rights. Well, I'm not almost out of rights, but I'm low on rights anyway. So
Do you see what I did with this ability? It costs 2 rights and then
Yeah.
1 spirit. Yeah, so
Well,
I still
it
like
says
it
I have
as a
one
buffed
right and-
ability.
It says one right and one spirit. But okay. 21.
Yeah, I did 2 rights. I changed it to 2 rights because I thought it was a pretty powerful ability.
But it's not on the. It's not on the
Rebuke?
Faith and Fire. Yeah.
Oh,
But I-
so
I-
this is from your subclass?
Yeah.
We just got rated
No.
by 20 to 1 because we're going overtime.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. I mean, okay. If you're saying it's 2 rights, that's fine. But that's not what it says on the rules. So you might
Okay.
have to update that.
I will. That's okay.
Because I have.
Are you?
'cause I think
Is
you
this the
mean-
priest?
don't you mean
Is
mass
this?
rebuke? 'Cause
Is this
mass
the
rebuke
priest
is-
ability, or is this the ability from your fire subclass?
It's the priest ability, but the point
Yeah,
is
I
that-
changed it to 2. I changed it from 1 to 2, buddy.
His mass rebuke is 3, so I was just curious. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so I'll just use that, and then
Okay.
do 21 for on this guy.
I have to make a willpower save with the storm giant.
So
There
do I
we
need to
go.
do a DC roll as well then? I guess.
Yes.
21 D4 is still a lot. I understand why
Yes.
you made it 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, that's why I made it 2. I still like the idea of it blasting something pretty powerful, especially if you go into the thing. What'd you roll, buddy?
My DC rolls have been terrible. 12.
Okay, I rolled a 16, so I pass. I think I take half damage. Oh no, I take no damage if it saves. This is a save or
correct?
nothing. This is a save or this is an all or nothing ability. Yes,
Save or
that's why it's a really powerful ability too. Because if the creature saves, they take no damage.
That's probably correct, I think. Right?
Yeah, if you click the ability, I just linked it in the thing. It takes no damage.
Yeah, but as I said, my DC rolls have been crap, so I'm
Yeah, and I rolled okay. I mean, I rolled a 10, so I just rolled average, right?
Can you use
Delian,
inspiration for that?
He like covers his eyes. Did you give him inspiration?
I did.
Yeah.
You
I
can roll
gotta remind
inspiration
him.
on that.
Well, what is
How
the
inspiration works in
number?
Monsters of Magic, you actually
1d10.
roll that with advantage. So, but
So
roll
what is the
your 1d10.
inspiration? 1d10.
Roll 1d10.
Okay.
Mhm. See if you beat it.
Oh crap!
I think you gotta
It's stuck
roll,
with
like,
the other
something.
it's stuck with the D4s, but all right.
Hold up.
So
60 damage.
no, it's a
Goodness.
6. It's a 6.
Oh, it's a
so
6?
It'll be 18.
You got
It's
it.
18 DC.
You got it. Right? So you actually did it with Bart. How do you, as the giant wrings its hands over its eyes to try to cover from the light, Barnon, what do you say to distract it, giving him inspiration, helping Delian out?
Hey, over here! Look at me.
I mean, it's Barnard. I gotta look at him. Oh!
Look at this glorious.
It's you.
Barnard.
So you did 60, right? Minus, let me pull up.
No, I
that
did
here.
the 54.
54. Okay, let me pull it up.
Is that a attack roll or saving throw?
It's a saving throw ability. Saving throw
So
ability.
then, Delian, you get 11 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Oh, cool. 11 temporary hit points.
Awesome.
Actually, you also have 26 as well, Barnard, because I remember I did the 8 at the beginning. 26 temporary.
Lets me take half of your fireballs.
Viro is up.
All right. It's safe to assume that the ship is probably around this general direction here, or back here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just, it's sort of just metagaming a little. It's just
Okay.
whatever.
All right. Vero, who is still flying.
Yep.
Do I have access to Vero? Oh, I don't.
I will say that you can fly over to the giant if you want, but that's your whole turn to get to the other side of the ship, right?
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna fly
Okay.
over, and then bonus action, I'm gonna burn another meta magic for quicken spell,
All right.
and he is going to cast against trying to hit the would it be? I'm gonna use Agonizar's Scorcher at 4th level.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All righty. Passes with a 17.
Yeah, that is a 17, yeah. So he takes half as much on a failed save, so
Roll it up.
5d8 halved. Let's see, 5d8s, d8s. Well, plus the 4 from his celestial. So that's 21, plus 24, so half.
12?
So 12.
Okay.
He takes 12 fire damage.
All
And
righty.
he's fluttering around the giant.
Pirate Captain Snake Eyes is over here. He's coming up the ship. He's like, I told you I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. He climbs up to the top. He pulls out his pistol and shoots at you.
What manner of equipment is that?
He misses you.
Good lord!
Barnon's up.
Okay, I'm gonna go next to Delian and cast. What's going on the other ship right now? It's got Anto and Booker and Viro that just flew off of it.
Bar,
And it's
yep.
mostly wiped out. There's like no enemies.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Bureau's
Okay.
with you guys.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go next to Delian and cast Dimension Door to move us onto the other ship.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna take out the giant.
Oh, we will, but not to melee range.
So you are just teleporting you and Delian over to the other ship, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vero can do the brute force of that, but we'll just keep blasting them from range. And,
You guys teleport over? I just moved
yeah,
you to the center
I'll-
of the ship there.
Bargain Spire Vero.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my
Vero
turn.
is Bardic inspired. Pirate boat captain's up. He goes up, he looks at this, and he looks at the giant, he draws his weapon. He's like, alright, here I go. Time to make the big bucks. And he charges the giant.
No.
Barnon rolls an attack roll with him.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
Where's the dice?
This guy could save us all. Come on.
The boatsman,
7.
that guy is the
He
main
misses the
character.
giant. First mate's up. He's like, all right. He looks over at Viro. He's like, should I go get him?
Go get the. I would suggest you
Oh, it's Viro. Viro would be like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to go all in, baby.
go all in. Yeah.
Your hesitation
in.
is
Send whatever you
most
have at him.
discomforting.
Yeah,
Sorry,
did you
I
say
don't
it?
know. I'm learning
As
how
we-
to be a hero. It's
As-
difficult.
It's funny though, like he's like looks at you as you hesitate a little bit. He's like, yeah, good luck. And he jumps over the ship. He's like, see you later.
Smart.
He jumps over because he's not gonna fight a giant.
No, I'm
Pirate
not gonna
Deadeye.
let this guy take my glory. No.
The pirate's like, I got you, Captain. Roll an attack roll, Booker,
Oh wait, roll an attack roll. Okay.
for this guy. Yeah,
The D20. That would be.
yeah,
All right.
the light crossbow.
Wow, these guys are not having a fun time. That's a 7.
Hey, I'll get you next time. Don't worry.
Captain Chuckles looks at him. He's like, he's steering the ship. And then Pirate Deadeye, we got one guy over here on the ship. Oh, he's overboard. I'm going to remove him from the battle map because he got knocked off. And Tabraga's up. And Tabraga's like,
Insolent. Tiny.
and he does his thunderous stomp.
Yeah, that boat is done for.
I would have thought that Captain would have like tried to jerk the boat to throw him off over because he's hanging on. Like drift it.
He lifts up his thunderous mouth, and everybody within 1,200 feet hears this thunderous clap smash out. As the ship is rattled, electrical sparks fly up and out through the ship. You guys, everyone aboard the ship, it's within 15 feet of him. I think it's pretty much, I'm going to say it hits everyone on the ship here. He moves into the center of the ship to do it, to get everybody. So Viro, make a saving throw.
Viro is flying, but
You have a bardic inspiration.
All right. What kind of save was
Oh, Viro is flying.
it? Yes.
If Viro is flying, it does not affect him. Are you flying off the ship, Viro?
Yeah, I would have not been on the ship when I was trying to shoot at him.
We'll say it does not affect Viro then. I rolled really high for this saving throw, and it smashes the whole crew for 39 thunder damage, and the entire crew dies.
The entire crew on the previous ship.
Captain Chuckles is dead.
Captain Chuckles dies. No!
He's like,
Okay.
give this
I don't think they have
to
any
my
time to cry
wife before I pass away. Barton,
At least I'm
Give
gonna get a copper to him. So
give this message to my wife
Barton's not even
before I
there.
pass.
As Chuckles dies from the electrical energy as the giant makes a thunderous smash. And that's where we'll begin our game next week. Sounds
More
awesome.
chuckles.
Wait, we left treasure
More
on that ship.
chuckles.
Oh, but we get to
Did
save
we
our
actually?
money now.
Did we actually hurt this giant at all? Or that's a better question. We need to hurt it more.
You did a big chunk, I feel like.
No, but I think
54.
giants usually have like hundreds of hit points, so I don't really know.
Well,
He
this
points his blade at Vyro. Come at me.
points his blade back. Yeah.
The ship goes haywire as it steers off as the captain dies.
The ship crushes in half and he just slowly sinks.
Pretty much.
Goodbye. This is why fireball is not that useful, because if you throw a fireball, it hits everybody. So
Oh
But now
yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
Now you
Really?
can shoot fireball back at that ship.
yeah, now you can, but
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
dead already, which is kind of the whole point of it was trying to not kill anybody.
Yeah.
Why didn't they
Right.
just pick
Coming
up,
from Dillian.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
I wasn't expecting for a giant to appear on our small ship.
Where did the giant come from? Where?
Out of
The
the
water.
sea.
He was swimming?
Apparently.
Oh
Didn't you
my
remember
God.
that the giant?
Oh,
said
I
he
know
don't
who the
need no
giant
boat?
is. I remember. I just don't. Doesn't sound like he was on a boat. He just
How the
swam to
fuck
us.
did he find us?
He said he don't need no boat. He was just walking in the water.
No sea giants? Not that I know of.
It's a storm giant, but
Well, yeah. How many storm clouds do you see giants swimming through?
I mean, I don't know. The world is a big place. But hey, we managed to win this battle in this big boat.
Did we? I mean, I feel like
It's not really over, is it?
not over. There
It's
might
not
be more
over.
downstairs.
It's not over.
It's not over, yeah, I know, but
I'm still having my showdown with the captain, anyways.
well,
I just knock him back off into the ocean.
I can't leave you by yourself fighting the captain, right?
I mean, you left me to fight off 4 people.
You got it all. You're the MVP. You got all this, bro. Oh my goodness.
I feel bad we killed the captain.
We didn't kill him. He died because
We got him killed, but still.
Oh yeah, I mean we definitely got him killed. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, we can still revive him though, right?
Let's go on a side quest.
I'm not wasting my 1,000 gold